Yo, I know it sounds funny, but I just can't take the pain. No more worries, no more pain, as I ride that freedom train. Breaking free, hear me say, I'm living life my own way. Girl, I'm bouncing up out of here tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. All I can. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Stepping out, I'm feeling fresh, breaking free from all the mess. With every day, a brand new start. I'm dancing to the beat of my own heart. Seems to me, girl, the road is long and winding, but I keep on smiling through life's intense timing. With every twist and turn, I learn to stand and be stern. That's why I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy like Sunday morning. Carefree and wild, letting go of worries even for a while. Sundays come around so fast, but I'm living free, making it last. No chains to bind, no worries to find in the peaceful mornings of my mind. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. Oh, they've got their plans and notions, but I'm dancing to my own emotions. Let me live my life my way, without a debt, without delay. Ooh, that's why I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do alright. I wanna be free. I wanna be free, like the wind's embrace, with no regrets or debts to chase. To find my peace, to see it clear, to live this life without a fear. Just me and the open sky, ready to soar and fly. Fly so high. As the sun rises on a new day, I cast my worries far away. In this simple, quiet reflection, I find peace in my own direction. That's why I'm easy, so easy like a gentle breeze. Floating free with ease, living life just as I please.
We always rise, hope seems lost, it's no surprise. This life we live tries to hold us down. We rise above, the best around. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. When you feel left out, like nobody's listening, you wanna scream and shout. Your life is slowly shifting. Embrace the change, embrace the pain. Every loss, something to gain. Feeling lost, but still we fight. Chasing dreams in the dead of night. Though the path is lined with fears, keep pushing, wipe away the tears. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. You've got a voice, let it be heard. Scream into the silence, speak every word. Rise from the ashes, break from the herd. Haters will always be absurd. Stand strong and proud, let your spirit soar. Never give up, stay strong to the core. Believe in yourself, stand tall and true. The strength within will see you through. Doubt may linger, but don't let it stay. Trust in your journey, find your own way. With every step, never hide. Let your light shine large and wide. Hold on to faith, let it be your guide. The power child within you cannot be denied. Nobody cares about those who lied. The wasted nights that you cried, that was the old you that died. The new you, bona fide. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing.
Oh yeah, I can't get enough of that song. I had it playing on repeat, and I got it on the third try. I wrote the lyrics, and then I let the AI do the music part. And usually, I got to do that like 15, 20 times before I find something close. Third one, I was like, "This is it, dude." I love that song. It's actually a rewrite. Re, it's a rewrite of a song I did a couple weeks ago. I had written the song and I reused the chorus and then changed the rest. I don't know where Dave is, man. He's not here. He said he was. I just talked to him like 45 minutes ago on the phone, and I don't know, man. What happened, man? What happened? But anywho, aloha, everyone. Where's my Via? Are you? There we go. Comments. All right. See, Pat Evans, aloha, wildlife, snooks, the snookiest snook to ever snook a snook. Oh, they took that emoji away? What? Why'd they take what? Say what? What's up, brother Buff? Aloha, Buff. JM Unleashed, aloha. And then who else? GG's is here. Aloha, GG's. Chickens of War. Aloha, brother. Good to see you, man. Aloha, Billy. And anyone else that I may have missed. I'm going to turn my camera on in a second, but I'm just trying to finish something up. I'm trying to, I can't wait to get my computer back. I'm still using the old one. The old one. But hey, I am grateful that I at least have a computer, right? Even though I feel like I'm back in the AOL dial up days. Because it's so very slow. But it works. So I'm not going to complain. I just can't wait. They said my computer should be fixed. I dropped it off 2 days ago, and they said, shit, I can't remember. Either 7 days or 10 days, or maybe 7 to 10. Oh, man, I don't know that shit. All right, there we go. I did what I wanted to do. And what I wanted to do was send something to Snooks. So there, I done did it. I'm so proud of myself. So anyway, what's up, everyone? How's everybody's week been treating them? And what is new? Because I haven't been paying attention to the news, to the radio, to anything. I've literally just been working plumbing, and then when I'm not plumbing, which I've been slow, so not that much, yard work. And then when I'm not doing yard work, I've been, when I am at the computer, it's making videos because the shorts that I've been doing have been doing freaking really awesome. So even though it takes me 3 times as long because I'm still using the old computer, I'm still doing them. So I'm ahead right now 4 or 5 days. 4 days. I got everything scheduled to post on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. And then I'm halfway done with another one for Tuesday. But I want to get like 2 weeks done in advance so then I can focus on other things because what the hell? Because I forgot what I was saying. Oh, because with the computer break in and all that shit, YouTube's starting to get a little expensive for me, especially with the plumbing work slowing down. They sprayed for what? Like bugs and shit for the yard or pesticides for the air for us to breathe. Who was it that told me that a couple of weeks ago? They reminded me of a Doug Stanhope joke about um, give a man or teach give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, teach a man to fish, and then he's got to get a license. Hey, John Mosman. What's up, John Mosman? And look at this, Snooks and Dave show up at the same time. If I can get them all
Oh,
on here.
God, not that
Yeah.
awful Dave. I knew he'd
Dave,
Dave. I'm not leaving just because he's on.
okay.
Okay. I didn't hear nothing she said. Did you?
I'm not muted. Aloha, Steve. Aloha, Dave.
Aloha.
What's up?
Hey, shout out to John Mosman. Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Good to see you,
Hey,
brother.
John.
Happy Thursday, y'all. Hit the like, sub, share out. Did you freeze up or did I? Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Sub, share out, hit the dollar, do super chats, join and become a member. Ta-da! Okay.
Yeah, all that. That's why Snooks is awesome because I forget to say all that shit.
Good to see you, JM and Billy. Much love to both of you guys and respect. Good to see you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Dave.
Good to see you, Snooks. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, shit.
Uh,
I'm just kidding.
You butthead.
I'm so sorry. Been a long week here. How about you guys?
Only thing that's different here is that I have about an extra half hour, 45 minutes of daylight at the end of the day to do things.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
that's pretty cool. That's why I titled it Daylight Savings Time, really worth it, because we don't do that. So I don't see the freaking, hey, unspecified podcast.
You don't do daylight savings time in Hawaii?
Nope.
Dang. I actually only took 4 days to adjust to it this time. It usually takes me a month.
Yeah, I don't miss it at all. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it's been a while since I'm trying to remember if I had to adjust to it or it was just like, this sucks. I just remember that part. It sucked. Oh, I can't do it from that one. Shoot.
Well, Steve, the moon's not out yet for you. I forgot. It's only what, 5:30?
4:30.
4:30, yeah.
Are you
So a
still
week
not feeling
ago.
good, Dave? I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, I'm a little under the weather.
Yeah, you don't sound like you feel too good. I'm sorry.
A little bit tired. Mom's been sick. Been long nights.
She back home?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Started out that way.
Oh.
Okay, there we
But,
go. So
we'll see what happens. We're hoping.
I was hoping you'd
Real
be feeling
quick,
better by now. Go ahead.
I want to shout out Unspecified Podcast, Landon. Good to see you, brother. If you're not subscribed or you haven't checked out Unspecified Podcast channel, go check it out. Great channel. He's back. He's doing videos again. Good stuff. Check him out. And I just sent you an email. So
Awesome. I don't know if I've checked it out yet or not.
You get Tiff up here, we're gonna take over the show, and you guys will never be able to talk. Just
hey,
saying.
that's fine. Hey, it'd be more equal out. If we get me, David Landon, and two beautiful ladies.
Well, where are we going to get the beautiful ladies at?
Just because you've never seen me, don't ever assume.
Hey, I owed you that. From last time.
No, I think I'm always very sweet to you. Oh, I gotta tell you, Steve, you haven't seen Peanut's latest YouTube he put out introducing what's gonna happen Saturday night?
No, I don't think I've seen that one. No,
He did
actually, I
shout
know I
out your
haven't.
name. He's doing
Oh,
another
did he?
movie. Yeah, he's doing another old radio thing, and he had Indy's voice and my voice talking, and I'm scared to death where he's going with this because I was swearing. I don't swear.
Wow. I'm putting that in the short.
What? I don't swear?
No, I'm getting you saying you don't swear, and I'm gonna go get your swearing.
That's not my voice. It's an AI voice.
Prove it. Prove it.
When you hear the voice on Peanuts, you'll know it's not my
Oh,
voice. Now, Indy's does sound like hers, and it's an AI.
was it the one from today that he put out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I had tears coming down my face. I'm laughing so hard, and then I just thinking to myself, and I sent the link to Indy. I said, because he credited Indy with the idea, then he's crediting me, and I didn't do anything. So if he goes bad with this, I'm blaming it all on her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I want to check out a little bit, not all of it though, because I don't want to take views away. So I'm gonna check out a little bit of it, and then I'll put the link in the chat.
So I just wanted to thank everyone for understanding that I needed a break. I really appreciate you all, and I'm sorry I missed the last live stream. So I just want to thank you all for understanding, especially everyone who left me messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You have no idea. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I finished the overdub movie I was working on. So we will definitely be watching that movie this Saturday night live stream on the 15th. So I really hope you all come out and watch it on my channel. I spent
All right, we will go and watch it. I will. He's got great videos and streams.
so many hours working on that I lost count. And I promise you, it is hilarious. So I wanted to credit Indy from Independent Many United for giving me the idea to do this. So Indy, it's all your fault. So you are the one who is responsible for this, Indy. May God have mercy on your soul. And Snooks, you are not getting off easy either. I'm giving both of you credit. So live with that. You guys can both get the Scarlet P for supporting Peanut. It's all
right, I said I wasn't gonna watch the whole thing because I'm not stealing.
Okay, wait. So who the hell is Snooks?
That's what he calls me with his California accent. It was just getting into the swearing. Thank you. I'm glad you stopped it.
Okay, I was like, Snoop?
Well, it was getting close to halfway through, and I don't want to steal views. So
No, you were just getting into the swearing. Let me just say this, Gigi, I didn't mean to delete your comment. I was trying to pull up your channel to share it, and I accidentally deleted your comment. I'm sorry.
Brian
she probably like,
Griffin
what the
says,
hell did I do?
old and in pain, annoyed by a black cat, having to pick up poo from a white dog. Life is good. If it was a black dog, it would have been worse. Oh man, I love what people put in the chat sometimes. That's like an average day, right? We're in pain. We got to pick up poop or eat poop, fling poop, something to do with poop every day for me anyway.
I just got done making a short about the word shit. But
Of course you did.
You gotta wait till Monday to see that one. But it's a good one.
Oh, I'm waiting with my breath held. Not.
So they already got 250,000 votes on the petition to Trump, impeach Trump.
What? I didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah.
Is
So they're
that
gonna do the same stupid thing they did last time, but I don't think he's gonna.
wait a
I
minute.
don't think he'll show.
Doesn't matter.
Where are the
Doesn't
votes
matter if he's
coming from?
impeached or not because he's still not in charge. Doesn't matter who the president is.
We shall see.
Wait a minute. Where are the votes coming from?
It's a petition.
Who's okay? Well, F them. It's not going to happen.
I don't think so either. I don't think he would let him bog him down for another 8 months anyway. So
Let me
they're
ask
just
you who
trying
your
to slow him
source
down.
was. Who's your source?
News.
Huh? Well, what news
News.
station? It depends.
Might have been Fox.
Well, in that case, then it's probably true.
Oh,
Sorry.
I love Tesla. I mean Tesla.
So bad. It's so
Well,
bad.
he
It's
said
good.
it. He said
No,
it.
he did. He did. I love Tesla.
Tesla.
Love me. I
right.
love me some Tesla.
Sounds a little bit like a dude with a funny mustache.
I need me some Tesla in my life.
You make it sound dirty.
Oh, it's dirty.
You know,
It's real dirty.
no.
All right.
Could be a
So
food.
this one source was MSN, which I don't believe a whole lot, but I do
Okay,
more
then
than most of
that's not
them.
verifiable. I'm just
Newsweek.
gonna say. No, still those are all leftist. I'm not saying
was
it's
a
not true, but
nonprofit.
you're looking at leftist stations.
I look at them all, but yeah, I mean, I could find it on somewhere else if you want.
No, you don't have to. And it could be true. I'm just saying you get a more verifiable in the middle or more to the right source, then it'd be more believable.
Say that word 3 times real fast.
What?
Verifiable.
Verifiable.
You did great. I
There you
wouldn't have made it.
Well,
See.
it was a dare and a challenge, so I had to take it.
freespeechforpeople.org says same thing. commondreams.com.
Leftist. I know about news a lot because I send stories to somebody.
I've
Takes
never
me an
heard
hour to do it.
of truthout.org.
You're Googling, they're almost all leftists.
MSN, definitely left. I mean, they're all lefties, but still.
All right, check out who we got here, dude. I'm excited, man. It is good to see you. What's up, brother Landon?
What's up, y'all?
Good to see you, man.
Hi there, Landon.
It's good to see you guys.
Tiff. Okay,
What's
let's mutiny.
Tiff here too. All right.
Tiff, it's a mutiny. Let's shut
That's
the
right.
guys down.
You know, I was going to say, in addition to you not swearing, they failed to mention that you do not flatulate in front of people as well. And that is such a rare commodity. We don't have to divulge into it, but I'm just saying.
The
you
female
are the
fart
unicorn.
talk from you. I don't. I sprinkle glitter. Let me ask Dave just one thing. Dave, where's your brother?
I seen him in chat. He's here.
I didn't see James in chat.
I seen him a little bit ago.
He said, "Oh,
I didn't
Snooks
see
is
him at
here.
all.
Peace. He's out of here."
No, he made a rude comment to you on one of your shorts, and I called him out and called him a butthead. Or no, I didn't. I called him. I may have called him something worse.
He's a daily butthead.
James is not in here. Okay, James is not here, man.
He is here. Here.
No, he's not on the list.
Where do you see the list?
Participation list.
I seen a comment from him a minute ago.
Yeah, I seen a comment from him. There he is again. I'm here. Hi, Snooks.
See?
Oh.
You maybe
there,
want to put
James.
those glasses on, Snooks.
We need to get James up here. Then I can harass all the men Tiff and I can really have fun.
So how you doing, brother? Mr. Unspecified. How you been?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Doing okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
Tell
been
me
Telling
putting
for a
time.
long time.
you've
Go
been
ahead.
putting some good videos out.
No. No, just videos.
Same with me. I just put out non-tent.
Yeah,
Not content, non-tent.
that's right.
I'm still
Okay,
working
Y'all
on
put
that
out you put out great
stuff.
you put out great shorts, Dave. You really do. I enjoy every single one of them.
Well,
And that's
thank
not a
you.
lie.
Appreciate it.
And Steve, you put out great shorts. You're putting out a lot of comedy ones. I'm not into comedians, but these are so funny.
I
Y'all
am
are
into
great.
comedians. That was
Those
good
have been
stuff.
taken off. Those
Well,
have been
y'all
taken
just
off.
hold
No, it's
on tight,
working.
okay? Because Steve is brushing up in ruffle and feathers with the bigwigs, okay?
That's
So
right.
here pretty quick. He's gonna be just like what's that guy that was he did the podcast in a suit and his underwear for so long? Remember what's the
Batman?
guy? And then he called
Batman.
AOC Juicy Booty and then he blew
Oh,
up.
Alex Stein.
Alex Stein. He's
Juicy
the next
Booty?
Alex
Oh,
Stein.
Alex Stein.
Oh my
You remember
A
him?
suit and just his underwear. And I
Well,
miss
for a
Juicy
that.
while,
Booty.
yes.
In the early days.
Anything to get a view back in the day, you know?
Hey,
Okay, Tiff,
Charlie
no
the Balden.
offense.
Good to see you,
Sorry.
brother. My
No
bad.
offense, but Landon, do you have on pants?
I do.
He does have on pants.
I never
Okay.
wear pants when I
I
do a
don't.
live stream.
No.
Okay. The guy I mod
No.
for every day or 6 days a week, Jeff Mack, he doesn't wear pants. And I'm always trying to get him to stand up because he's a hunkola.
Nick. Little flirt bag.
Wait,
You are a little flirt bag.
kind of. I don't want to say bag. That sounds disgusting, but
Well, I
I'm
don't know.
sassy. I'm sassy.
I know. I'm just saying.
Dave, you got on pants?
Must see?
Yeah.
We'll see.
You want to see? Here it go.
Watch this.
Dang it. All right, Steve,
My
your
God.
turn.
Oh, I could never stand up during a stream. Never.
Could never.
So is that lunar moon or whatever, the red moon, is that tonight?
The blood moon? Ooh,
Two-
it is
I don't
coming
know.
up.
The
It
blood
might
moon?
be.
2
I was-
a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, there will be a lunar eclipse.
Oh my
Awesome.
And
god.
it is
I'm
the
gonna-
blood
Yeah.
worm moon.
I'm gonna
Say
try to
that 3
film that.
times.
Way too close to Wormwood.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what
I
that
remember reading the
means.
book about that.
Wormwood in Revelations is the star, the falling star that poisons a third of the world's water.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And isn't it like a third of the trees burn, a third of the fish die?
Yeah, it pretty much takes out just a third of the, and you know, we don't know what third.
Doesn't that kind of sound like the Masons? Like a 30, isn't it like the 33rd
Well,
Oh.
you know,
and a
like
third?
the enemy tries to copy, like
Oh,
in
yeah,
my
I know.
opinion, like they counterfeit everything. Satan
So
just
yes, that
takes
does.
something that God did and then tries to pervert it in his own way. So like threes was always for God and from the very
Yep.
beginning, you know. So like they kind of took that from him, in my opinion.
Hey,
Yeah,
sidebar,
just
did y'all
like,
hear about the dog that shot a man this week?
oh,
It was a pit bull, no less, if you want to look at stereotypes. I'm
What
not
happened?
even a dog, a pit bull, shot his owner. Now, full context, the owner sleeps in the bed with a loaded shotgun, and the dog jumped up on the bed in such a way that it shot the owner. The owner is alive, so we can feel guiltless about making fun of the situation.
Right.
that is so unfortunate.
It
That
is
Talk
is
about
crazy.
sleeping with a gun under your pillow. What?
The first dog to shoot a man, and of course it's a pit bull.
Right. Go figure, you know.
How do we know it's the first one, right?
Right, that's true.
First
I
one
wonder how many
reported.
I know men who sleep with guns under their pillows, not shotguns or rifles. What kind of gun did you say?
Look at that. True.
The article said it was a shotgun.
And he
and it just
slept.
grazed him, luckily. And his wife was in the bed too. I'm like, the dog didn't do nothing wrong. Okay. You're just clickbaiting saying this dog shot the man. It was the man's fault, clearly.
Right. Put on the safety, dummy.
Right.
You don't cuddle
I sleep.
rifles.
I sleep with a gun in my pants. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that a gun in your
It's
pants?
Al
You just
Bundy.
happy to see Nina.
It's Al Bundy.
Some people
always
really
happy to
like
see
their trigger
Nina.
guard, you know.
2 hands. Right. Yeah. I would like put the safety on, man.
That's right. Simple solution.
You might
Win-win.
have a bad dream, right? And like grabbing for something. I don't know.
I got a story for you. This guy was at an airport. He was trying to smuggle a turtle in his pants,
Why?
and he got caught. The turtle got removed. I sent the story, or somebody sent the story to Jeff. He's telling the story. The journalist, or on the television, the broadcaster is a female, and she's looking at the dude at the end of the story, and she's going, "Is that a turtle in your pants, or are you happy to see me?" Like, such a bad line for public
Oh,
television. It
I'm
was true.
turtling. I'm turtling right now.
Is that a turtle in your pants? Are you happy to see me? That's my new line now for people.
I mean, turtles aren't even phallic shaped. It'd be like, is that a jock strap in your pants, or are you just
right.
weird?
Yeah, that's what
You
it'd be
know?
more like a jock strap, right?
Or
I'm
Turtles
with.
have
cute.
I'm
claws,
with
don't
my
they?
brother.
You got a big
I'm with my
bulge going
brother
on
on that one.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
It's
thinking the
kind of
man did it
kinky.
himself on
It's
accident.
kind of
Yeah,
kinky,
blame it
actually.
on the dog.
Yeah,
See?
right.
This was
That's
not
what
a
I'm.
small baby turtle.
Really? That's
I
even
think
more
he was.
surprising.
How could you prove the dog did it?
Now I wonder
Yeah.
if they used to use baby turtle shells as like private covers in certain parts of the world. Not the year, certain parts of the world. Tarzan, but with like a turtle shell, you know?
Right.
It exists
Hey,
now.
it will work.
I could make a bra out of turtle shells.
Some AI
Yeah,
generator is going to have it up
they
on
use
our algorithm.
coconuts out here, so
This is a great conversation.
Coconuts?
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
No,
guys.
coconuts would hurt. So would
I
turtle shells.
Turtle
Oh,
guarded
you
gooch.
men talk about farts all the time,
do the
okay?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually have a
Oh, my gosh. That's a
um?
great question.
No, they don't.
Aren't they nude?
They're
I mean, pretty
neutral.
much, except for the
I
strap.
thought they had. No, I think they have the underwear, don't they? The blue,
headband.
red.
You know, I just can't picture them below
I
the
gotta look
waist
it up.
all of a sudden. I never
I
really
don't
fixated
Well,
want
on
I
to.
that
always look below the waist when I watch the ninja.
before.
They have a turtellini.
Turtle, yeah.
See what
No,
Tiff
they
did
got.
this to me. Tiff did it.
Oh,
This
man.
is not my fault.
Yes, it is.
We went sideways on this topic. for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, you go
Tokyo
sideways all
Drift.
the time talking about your nips. Don't even go there with me.
Speaking of nips,
Was that
Talon
real?
Dream Cream.
Was that real? Was that authentic? Oh,
that
That
okay.
was
was Snooks. Snooks does that on occasion
it
live.
was recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Do you think somebody really recorded fart sounds for fart sounds?
No,
Hey,
Ninja
some
Turtles
chicks sold
definitely
them
have
in a
underwear.
jar.
A turtle what?
The turtles definitely have underwear.
Oh my
I'm
God,
looking.
you
I'm looking
looked?
it up.
You
Yeah,
pulled their
but
shells up and looked?
try typing that in though. See what happens. Don't do
That's
it.
so creepy.
Don't-
That's just so creepy.
Yeah, I feel creepy now.
Are they thongs or whitey tighties or what?
I'm gonna get a bigger picture for you and I'll put it.
No, they have like a belt. They just have a belt going across their waist, and then their tummy
But
covers.
then when they
their groin.
kick though, like when they kick in the air and you see them from underneath, they have something there. Otherwise, it would be just weird, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. The gooch cover. That's so weird. I had never thought to check that out.
Only
Why
I
not?
would.
Yeah.
No, I have.
For the
Why do
live
we-
action, they all
why do
have
we-
pants on.
Why do we care if they're wearing underwear or not? You can't see anything phallic.
We gotta
Oh
verify
God,
this
I
stuff.
said
That's
that out
right.
You
loud,
need-
didn't I?
Oh.
After the Olympics last year, okay, you got to check to see if anybody's hanging out. You just got to watch for stuff. Y'all don't remember the Olympics? No, that's fine. I'll sound like a
No.
weirdo.
No,
It's fine.
no.
I'm not going to give it any more talk than that.
Well, with your talk and now wondering about turtles, I do wonder about you.
Oh man, I found the best turtle underwear ever.
I did not bring up the turtle conversation. That was
I like
not me.
That was me.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Yeah, so here's my type search: Ninja Turtles underwear or no? Question mark.
No.
And this is what I found. This is so cool.
I'm dying.
Bam.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
Wow.
I
Ladies,
like,
get your
I'd be
turtle
saying
underwear.
that. I'd be saying every time, I like turtles. I like turtles.
you know,
Every
if
time
Yeah.
I
I
hear,
got that for you, that would be a big red flag.
Yeah,
yeah,
that if
Super
a man that I
duper.
was dating ever got that for me, I'd say bye-bye.
turtle power, baby.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
know you could use
Turtle
just
power.
the latex as a whole string.
Yeah, if
You're
I was
looking at
listening
the
to music,
latex?
if I
Never
was
mind.
listening to music with those on, I would definitely snap that sucker.
Wait a minute. If you were
A little bit of
listening to music with clothes on, you would
little bit
snap
of
that?
twerk, a little bit of twerk, and it's popping. Look at it.
Okay. I want to say this, Dave, and I say this very nicely. Don't ever talk about what I talk about with the way you talk about things.
I got uninvited guests. Wow. I had uninvited people walk through my studio.
Sorry, I didn't know your camera was on.
Yeah, you just saw want to be famous. I get it. I'm
So
showing a Kurt Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thong right now, and you ruined it.
Oh. Oh
All
no.
right, now they're looking at me like I'm stupid.
Can you imagine somebody walking in and
Come
that's
here,
what's on
Mike.
your
You want to be
screen?
famous? Come here.
right. I thought you
Come
were
here.
gonna do like a
Say
podcast or
hi.
something.
What kind
Yeah,
of, what kind of podcast
You
are
can
you on, bro? Hey.
That's my
Get
youngest.
over this. Not anymore. She's moving out.
Right.
Hi there. God bless you. You need it.
Come here. Where are you going? Come here. Get in there.
She's like, I don't want no part of that.
I don't want to be on no TV.
You're so embarrassing, Dad.
I know.
No idea what you're talking about. You got Teenage
What's
Mutant
the
Ninja
matter? You're
Turtle.
not turtly enough
panties.
for the turtle club?
Right. I turtle all the time. Every time I walk through
Turtle.
like a long line, I'm turtling every time.
Cold water, man.
Now, I will say, Mr. Unspecified and I have created a little habit of picking up alligator snapping turtles that we see moving the past couple of years, and we put them in our pool, which is not a chlorinated pool. It had turned into an above ground pond. And then we dug an in-ground pond, and we have 2 of those suckers in there, and they are big, and I can't wait to eat them.
Oh,
Landon
no.
doesn't want to eat them. I want to eat them bad.
Have
They're
you named
delicious.
them?
No, you can't name your food. That's rude.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. Well, okay. God, how do you even kill a turtle?
It's
I'm gonna
hard. Let me tell you
do
that.
it.
All right, because their
I've never
reflexes
had.
are strong. They don't want to stay dead. They don't want to die, first of all, and they don't want to stay dead. Second of all, you gotta decapitate them. They're like
Damn.
zombies of the reptilian world.
Yeah. And even after they're dead, they're still fighting. It's
Yeah,
like
they will still claw you. You
for
gotta
hours.
hang them
So
from a
you
tree.
basically you got to be like, does that smell like chloroform?
You gotta
Wow.
quaalude them. Get some of Diddy's body rub. Just put it on their
Just
shells.
remember, Steve drives a van.
I just want to know if you can tell me in the most ungory way, how do you dead them?
Wait,
Well,
what?
you can shoot them. You can hit them with a shovel. You can stab them. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, y'all are
I'm just kidding. What
brutal.
was
I'll
there was
cut
some
you
She
movie-
said
home.
the most ungory way.
Oh, the most ungory. I don't. Oh.
Boil them.
I guess there isn't
You
any.
just let them live. You just let them live.
Yeah.
And
You can
just-
boil them.
They have happy lives.
that's right.
You know.
They don't
They
bleed a lot
boil
on
the
their own.
lobster. They boil lobsters. Why not?
Seems kind of
That's
cruel, though, right?
It does. It
Boiling 'em?
does, right? It does. Should
Yeah,
at
it
least
does.
like.
And I love lobsters, and my mother used to boil them alive.
So on a side note, we got a copyright claim because we showed Blackula.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So we showed like the trailer for the movie Blackula. It's
And
a black vampire, like a Dracula, but
what
Never
Blackula.
would have guessed.
what year was
That's
that from
so
again?
elusive.
I'm looking now. I think it was like 19.
70 something?
Wasn't that with Eddie Murphy?
No, this is
No.
old,
No?
old.
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
from the 70s. So we played like a 2-minute trailer because we were
Mhm.
talking about it, and then we showed, and we didn't play it like straight through, and
No,
it got a copyright from a trailer from the 70s. Like, are you
from the
freaking kidding me?
70s. Like someone's still trying to get residual
Right.
money somewhere.
I mean,
No, but the
a
name
well
is. You
done
got to
job.
admit the name is funny.
The name is funny. I will admit. I will give you that.
And the movie looks even funnier
I
because
bet it
I
does.
watched. So, hey, Gigi.
My interest is officially peaked. We'll have to look it up afterwards and see
no.
if it's worthy.
It literally is a terrible movie, but it's like one of those movies. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're laying there and watching a B movie, and you
Right.
get through the whole thing, and you're like, "What the hell did I just watch that for?"
Does anybody else feel a little comforted by really terrible B movies? Like maybe you're not as much of a F up as you thought you were when you watch these people acting?
Pretty much.
Like some of us are all bad at some stuff, you know?
Pretty,
Like
it, especially in, like when the blood is ketchup and it's clearly like ketchup. We got like
Right.
ketchup coming down their cheek, and it's like, yeah, that's
Gross.
I don't know that
terrible.
I've ever watched B movies.
that is so adorable. I'm adding that to your unicorn list.
What? I don't watch B movie. You're making a list on me? I'm a unicorn. When did I become a unicorn?
Unicorn list. Yes, girl, you were so rare.
Don't fart.
You-
Don't
I
cuss.
am.
Yeah, you don't cuss, you don't fart, you don't
Well,
watch
Steve,
B
did you
movies.
did you watch the movie that I recommended last week?
Who?
Who?
You, the devil movie, the elevator movie.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't even watched.
Yeah, it
I
was
barely
like
even watched YouTube. Actually, I was gonna say the only thing I've even seen on YouTube was like 2 videos from Here's the Deal, unspecified podcast video from yesterday. I started watching one from today, but then it was so I didn't get a chance to watch all the one from today. But that's it. And other than that, I've literally just been working on editing my videos, and then work and yard work.
so last night I went in the room and set up a camera and then turned on karaoke on my TV, and I sang 4 songs that I really like. And then I played them all back one at a time, and then I slowly deleted every single one of them. So, you sing a song and you think you're really good at it when the
Yes,
song's going, and then you
yes.
turn it off and you're like, "Oh my god."
The Lord really saved me one day. I got on Indies and you were at work and she was doing karaoke and I got on and I was about to oh gosh. I was about to sing Geek in the Pink by Jason Mraz and I know it by heart. I can do it really good. And
What is the
somehow
thing?
the
What
microphone cut off
Dave
the
wants to.
second
Dave wants to know the title.
Dink in the Pink?
No.
Geek in the Pink.
Geek in the
From
Pink.
Yes, from Jason Mraz. It was back in the day.
My
It's
fault. Okay.
nerd song. But anyway,
Now we all want to look it up.
I'm looking it up. Geek in the Pink.
the microphone cut off. And it was like I took that as a sign. Indy was like, Tiff, I got about a minute and a half into it, and she's like, we can't hear anything. And I'm like, you know what? I think that's the Lord. I'm done
Yeah.
now. Thank you. Bye.
So
Yeah.
special moments where like you ever been on a karaoke and someone starts singing for like almost 2 minutes and the music never went off, and it's like, wow, and it's just so bad. And you
I
feel
have
so
sang.
bad for them.
I have sang on Creek Squads. I sang 2 songs, and James critiqued them and was unfortunately honest about it. And I have sang happy birthday to Indy for 2 years, and I'm going to work with somebody to start singing better, and I plan to do karaoke, and I wanna remind James that he said in Indy's chat, for every song I sing, he would sing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he did. And he best be here listening to it and back me up.
You better start singing.
He said every song I sing, he'd sing, but I don't know if that means he'll get up on, Indies and sing it.
What?
Like that?
What?
Oh.
That was music, it was good.
That's
Well,
the when it when we do the pickup in between like this whatever
oh,
you call it.
intermission,
Yeah,
intermission.
intermission. Yeah.
Oh,
I
do
got
the
some new ones.
intermission.
I got
Oh, I
some new
like
ones.
it.
That's a
Boogie
3-minute
woogie.
song too, and it's just all instrumental and la da da da.
I like the best part of the intermissions is when you and Dave start moving your heads. It's so great.
Uh-oh.
And I'm getting up and dancing, and then you stop it short, and I'm very upset about that. It's like,
That's
I'm getting my
because
groove on.
we want you to wait for the next one. We want you to be like, come on, when's the next? Here we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
That was so good, but I did
How
it
can
anyway.
you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold?
So cold.
So
Come on, man. I was
cold.
just about to get into my weird dance. And,
You're a good dancer.
Maybe I'm
Yeah?
just too demanding. Maybe
Baby. Oh,
He's that
God.
nipple
No, that
balm.
was just
Gotta
kinky.
get that nipple
There
balm.
was the tallow dream cream in me, on
No,
me.
you were just dreaming of something.
I dream of Jeannie.
Swear to God. Probably.
So, but anyway, so for Landon, there was a bunch of things I wanted to
Not too hot.
on the one on your video yesterday, and I can't remember none of them now, but I know one of them was the. Here we go. When you were mentioning about how the dude in the Vegas thing, and then he was chief police in Maui,
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like,
and the thing is though, what's weird is like to anyone that's from Hawaii or born and raised here, like Vegas is like ninth wonder of the world, or their it's like they call it their second home. And
oh, really?
if you ever notice, if you ever in Vegas, and now that you know this, if you ever go to Vegas, you're gonna notice a lot more people from Hawaii there because literally that's where everyone goes.
That's
And then when
wild.
people leave Hawaii to move out of Hawaii, Vegas, it's just
Wow.
No way.
literally their second home. Shit, Nina's sister lives in Vegas. They moved there like 5-6 years ago.
What?
I did not know that. That's crazy. I would think LA before Vegas. I mean, I know LA and Vegas are only like a 4-hour drive or something like that, 5 or 6, but you would think LA because it's right there.
Right? Yeah, it's like it's closer.
But I
Actually,
suppose if you're flying from Hawaii, you're like, I don't need the beach. I would like to be landlocked for a minute.
yeah, it's like they're huge. It's like a huge big deal. I don't know why, but
I wonder
when
how
you
that
were
got started.
when you were talking about all that, I just kept thinking like, oh, because it really wasn't a big surprise to me that
Right.
that dude went from Vegas to Hawaii because it's like, oh, that's like Vegas and Hawaii are like connected somehow. I don't know how, but
That's
sure
super
seems like
weird.
it. But
Well, I mean, I guess Vegas is kind of a high dollar town, and I mean, Hawaii is kind of high dollar as well. I mean,
yeah, well, that and also because there's no legal gambling in Hawaii at all. Not even scratch off lottery tickets. No lottery, no lottery tickets, no scratch off, no gambling, no nothing. Well, there is, but you know what I'm saying, not legal. So I know that has little something to do with it because people want to freaking gamble.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That
Only
and this, I can't remember what this was about the haiku dance or whatever it's called.
yeah, I don't know the name of it, but I have seen like Maori and Polynesian folks. Like I'm familiar with it, but I don't know what
Yeah,
it's called.
I think it's haiku. I think, but it's
Haiku is a
weird how
Japanese
you like
poem.
you found all this stuff, and I live here, and I'm learning it from you. Going, no shit, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about that. But yeah, this was pretty sad. This clip, these young ladies. I was gonna say, is this from Libs of TikTok? But no, it's Clown World. Same
shout
thing.
out to Mr. Bill.
Hey, only a Mr. Bill. Aloha.
Devil dogs in the house.
Steve, I'm sorry. It's called haka.
Haka. I was close.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, it's just sad.
Especially if you've seen like a better haka.
Oh, that's who you were. Because I remember you were saying about the little girl. I just now seen her
Oh,
right here.
Right.
What's sad about
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Well,
it's
'cause
like
it's like they're
that's just,
programming them basically.
the lady next to her is like, "Come on, do the thing!" Like, you know.
it's
I
pretty
heard that women aren't
disrespectful.
supposed to be doing this.
That wouldn't
That what?
surprise me.
No, I've
It's a
heard with
very
my
emotional day.
yeah, I've heard that women aren't supposed to do it, but that's just me.
Probably because
Oh
it's a
yeah.
very traditional thing, and traditionally, women didn't do it because it's supposed to be like a psychological, like yeah,
Warriors.
like warriors standing off at each other, and they're trying to basically get into each other's head pre-fight.
Steve, guess what I did today? I went through my drawer and found an old picture. I don't know if you're going to get in trouble or not.
Okay,
I
I
Uh-oh.
want
thought
to
you were gonna
show
say
it.
you found an old thong.
I want to show it, but I don't know if I should. It's at a Tiger
Well,
game. Remember that one at a Tiger game? Will you
mm,
get in trouble? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. It's
It's an X.
shoot.
It's an X. But it's the only picture I have of us back then.
I don't know. Screw. I don't think we. I don't know.
All right,
As
let's
long
do
as
it.
I got clothes on.
Let's do it.
As long as I'm not doing a line. Hold on. I got to.
I don't know if I can. Hold on, I can't see it.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't even remember that picture.
That
That's
was at the
not
Tigers
y'all.
game.
No, I
Yeah,
remember it's Comerica Park. It's me, Kelly, you, and your wife, but I don't
yeah.
remember it.
God, you got that pretty a wife. How did you get so lucky? What'd she see in you?
Girl, you ain't seen nothing. Oh, you want me? I can't. I shouldn't say
No,
it. I don't.
don't. She is beautiful.
I won't say it. I want to say it.
You'll end up saying it.
No, I have to go pray after that.
Dude,
Here.
turns out that chick was messed up, man.
Yep. Yep. Here you go. You ready?
Oh wow, what year did that say on there?
96. That's my bride of
96.
28 years right there.
She's so beautiful. She really is.
Congratulations.
But don't tell her I
Yeah.
showed this one. she'll have a big head.
How would I ever tell her?
Because she's sitting right next to me.
You're beautiful.
Beautiful. It's true.
You are so beautiful to Dave.
So here's what the hawk is supposed to be.
Babe. Yeah.
Is it showing on the yeah, this is weird, man, but it can I don't know, I've seen it where they do it at like funerals or whatever, and it can get really emotional. But like Landon was saying, it's mainly for like psychological.
It's like supposed to be like performative, where like everyone's acting crazy, like they're possessed or something. So like if you have to go up against these guys, you're like, whoa, like I don't know if I can take these guys.
Right? Especially those big Samoan fuckers.
No kidding.
Mm. Those guys ain't playing.
No, but the nicest people in the world too. But at the same time, yeah, you don't want to.
Don't be on their bad side.
Right, right. Hey, what's up, Wolverines?
Wolverines.
All right, I got something else I found today I want to blow your mind with. Ready? Bam.
Hello, y'all. I'm on a panel. Can you hear it? Sorry,
Can't
good.
hear you
I'm
yet.
on a panel. I'm having so much
Whoa.
fun. Sorry to interrupt. Hi, Tony.
See what
Brass
that says?
ring?
Brass Ring presents Journey.
Oh, Journey. Oh,
Look
okay.
at
Oh,
the
it's
year,
Joe Lewis too. Wow.
1983.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because Joe Lewis ain't even there anymore, is it?
No,
Yeah, see, that's how long it's been since I've been there.
I got some from there's Bon Jovi, Jethro Tull, tons of them. You didn't keep your tickets? I know you kept your tickets.
Dude, I got a whole shit ton somewhere, man, because I've been to so many concerts. Because remember when, I don't know, I think I was like 20, 21, and I was dating that Jenny girl. We used to get free tickets to Pine Knob. So every single weekend for like 2 years straight, we were going to concerts. Just random, whoever we got free tickets for, like just people we've never even heard of sometimes.
My favorite one was when we went to Sting.
Yeah, I remember that one. Well, I remember going. I don't really remember the concert because didn't watch much of it.
Yeah, I know. You kind of got lost on that one. We won't talk about that.
What's the best concert you've been to, Landon
There
and
you go.
Tiff?
ZZ Top.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good one. Where was that at?
I currently have it backwards, so I can't read.
Toledo Speedway.
Toledo Speedway.
I don't think I've ever been to a
Rain
concert.
or
Oh,
shine. Rain or
Oh
shine.
yeah, rain or shine. You didn't
Pine
get your
Knob.
money back. That was for sure.
That's awesome.
It ain't happening. I found a bunch of old pictures of us today. I was looking around. I found one of Tom too.
Oh no shit, Tom. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to.
What concert?
Hopefully he's dead. I mean, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
It was a
There he
Christian
is.
metal band.
Oh, was
There he
it
is.
Terrified?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. My dad was dating a
Can't-
woman.
So black,
that-
you can't see him.
Go ahead, Tiff.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm done with the pictures.
My
Anyway,
dad was dating a woman whose daughter really liked Pink And so he didn't want to leave me at home. So he bought me a ticket as well, but I didn't really care. But
How was Pink?
Pink was good.
I like Pink.
Looked
Pink the star, Pink the singer. Okay, you got to
That's
make
right.
things clear with Dave here. Okay, I'm just saying.
Right.
Pink the
'cause
singer.
I turtle sometimes, and I need like clarification on things.
Yeah. I think she's great. Her acrobatics. I think her kids are great. The fact that her daughter sings with her, I like
She
her a lot.
wasn't doing all that. She was just kind of pacing, in a punk rock way, back and forth most of the
I'd-
night singing.
I'd go to war with those Haktua girls any day. Yankees, you piece of
Dave, not a good thing to say.
You know what
did
I've
I-
heard though? I heard
did I feel it?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra is a really good concert. If you're
I've
into that.
never been to one, but if you see them on YouTube, they are stellar. Sorry, Dave, didn't mean to call you out.
Go ahead.
That's
Sorry,
used
please
very
do
that's
it.
used
Go ahead.
very
I've heard about
badly
that.
in chats that I've been in. It's used in the worst way. And
I've
it
been
was made
calling.
it's been made in the worst way. She did that in the worst way.
I've been calling Yankees for life out for like 3 weeks now for
I
not
know.
being
I was
here.
just gonna say. I was like, dude, look who's here, man.
Little punk. Where you been, man?
That's not nice. Never mind. You do what you want to do. You're a grown man. Be snarky.
No, this is the way we are.
I know
If
you
I
are.
invite him up here right now, he will rip me one, and I'll rip
I know
him
you
one
are,
back.
but what am I?
I don't know.
That does-
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Everything you say sticks to you.
Much love, Yankees.
So-
Yankees lives his life to see every ballpark. His thing in life is to see every ballpark before he goes. It's like a bucket list thing. He's going to go to every single baseball park in the U.S.
Holy crap!
So every chance he gets, he travels to see one. So I'm still waiting for him to come to Detroit.
Let me ask this question, Steve. If you only had one place that you could go and see that's like in your bucket list, where would it be?
To go and see.
Yeah, to go and visit and stay or whatever. Like what is the most important thing for you to see in your life?
This is a really good question. I never even thought about it.
See, that's why you need to let Indy and I interview y'all.
I got an answer for that.
I got an answer.
What's yours? I don't. Yeah, I would have to think about that one. This I
Mine
never.
is Heaven's Gates.
That's after you're dead.
Okay, well, if it's while I'm alive, I want to go to Phuket. Phuket, yeah, Thailand.
That's PHU. Is it really pronounced Phuket?
I don't know if it's.
Phuket.
I'm not going to say what I thought it was, but I'm just going to say Phuket to be safe.
No, it is pronounced Phuket.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of lady boys there, I've heard, so I would have to really like have a buffer zone.
Do you understand? You want to go there, and you're saying there's a lot of lady boys there.
Yeah, but it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful, man.
A lot of lady boys here now. So
Yeah, and by the
so
way,
bad. Where would
by
you
the
want to
way-
go, Tiff and Landon?
go ahead.
I want to go to the island of Patmos where John had the revelation.
Ooh.
They have
is that in the Where is that?
it's in the
Wow.
Mediterranean. It's a little island. He was in exile. But they have the actual cave like room that he was in. And I just think that would be so very interesting. Or the Holy Land, or the
That's
Sea
what I
of
was gonna say.
Galilee,
It was.
or Ireland. I've got a lot. I recently found out. Okay, this. I'm not the smartest person, guys. I did not know that there was an under the ocean tunnel from London to Paris. I'm obsessed. You can get
I
from
did not
London
know
to
that either.
Paris on a
I didn't
on
know
a
that.
train
Channel.
for
You're
two
not
and a
dumb.
two
I
and a
mean, I
half
didn't know that.
hours. Two and a
That's
half
crazy.
hours, and you can get from London to Paris on a train. I hate flying. That sounds like you tell me I can go all over Europe and the
You have to
UK
go
for
under
one.
the ocean.
That's okay for a couple minutes. I can
just
take
gotta
Senator
hope-
for that.
Go ahead.
You got to hope nobody's on the train farting the whole way, because
Well,
that's a long
You're
time.
trapped in there.
that would be you. Tiff, you see, you're very smart. I knew there was a channel. I didn't know that it had a train that went through it.
I didn't know that
I didn't
either.
even know there was a tunnel.
I thought
That's
it was
where
just
the
for driving.
that's where the turtles live.
That's where they
Turtle
congregate.
channel.
That's right.
Okay, Landon, where would you? And you were only allowed to pick one place, Tiff, so you kind
I
of
know.
cheated.
I would
It's
say the
okay. I
island
love
of
you. It's okay.
Patmos.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go with Patmos,
Okay.
but I
Patmos.
want to go many places.
All right, Landon, where would you like to go?
I would like to see all the whole Holy Land tour. So I don't know
Yep.
if that counts as one place, but that would be really cool.
You can consider that one thing. Yes. My ex-sister-in-law did that.
Oh my gosh, how amazing! My
Yeah.
brother-in-law, Landon's little brother, did it.
Yeah.
I think I would like to go to Russia.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Are you
Getting back to the
serious?
problem.
North Korea.
I
North
Darling,
Korea.
darling, are you serious? You can't be serious. You can't go to
Shouldn't-
Russia. No, you
You're
can't.
making me crazy.
You know, I heard that Russia's not as bad as they say it is. So I'd
Wow.
like to check it out myself.
It's
Just ask
uncanny.
Putin.
Yet. Not
You
Russia.
know that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Not Russia, no. I was gonna say, I have
Christopher Watkins.
a sand pail list. And so the place that I really want to go is the mountains. North Carolina,
Oh, the
Virginia.
mountains. The mountains are beautiful.
Yeah, I've been to the mountains.
Very,
I lived in
very
Virginia.
big mountains are tremendous.
And one day my face will be in one.
Yeah, it might. He might be in Rushmore, but
Oh,
that's where I want to
shoot.
go. I love the mountains, and we don't have mountains in Florida.
Connie Carlo,
Should've named-
aloha.
Should have named it Rush Less.
Rushland.
Rushmore. Come on. Slow down, guys.
Did you know, like speaking of Russia, that the last Tsar Nikolai, his family was buried in a mass grave, and they were just exhumed in 1991.
Who is that?
Oh, the servants were exhumed in 1991, but the family, Princess Anastasia and Tsar
Anastasia.
Nikolai,
No, the
yeah.
Romanovs.
Yeah, they were in a mass grave until 1979. The servants
Yeah.
were in there too, and they didn't get dug up till 91. But the Romanov family was in there until 1979. That's so crazy to me because that's still recent history, and the Anastasia thing to me feels long ago history. But it's not that long ago. But it's interesting. Timelines are weird to me sometimes.
Talking about that czar is always really ominous because of that song. Pleased to meet you. Hope
Oh,
you
yeah.
guessed my name. What's the name of that?
Please. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head, but I don't.
Sympathy
Is it,
for the Devil.
Paint It Black?
No, it's Sympathy for the Devil.
Sympathy
That's
for the
it,
Devil.
that's it.
That's right.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, yeah. So I think of that every time I think of Anastasia or
Yeah, because I think it even says in the
yeah,
song.
he says that basically, that he killed the czar or
Right.
something like that. Weird. Can you move that?
I shot the sheriff. I killed the czar. Same thing. Mm-mm-mm.
Do you ever think, Dave, that you go off track sometimes?
Hey, I have ADHD.
Don't we all?
Do I believe you do. I believe you do.
I do.
And it's not bad. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Thank you.
I like your detours. They're funny.
Thank you.
He shot the sheriff and he killed the Cesar at the same time, or whatever.
Well, why?
I did not shoot
Why?
the deputy.
Right. Why not? Why didn't you shoot the deputy, bro?
Why
He was
did
right.
he?
I mean,
Didn't he deserve a bullet too? No.
he was a
If
witness.
you want to
He was
get
never
away,
being
you got to
around.
shoot them both. Yeah.
Well, the deputy wasn't fully corrupt yet. The sheriff was a
partially.
complete tyrant, so I shot him.
So I
It's
shot him.
uncanny. It's just uncanny.
I love Christopher Watkins, so every time you do that, it just I don't know.
Dude, well, here's the crazy thing, right? Because and I'm not even exaggerating at all, but over 15 years ago, before I even moved to Hawaii, I always tried to do the walk-in and I could never do it. And then like a year ago, I started getting a little bit of it. So then I just kept I'm driving, I just try it here and there, and I get a little bit more. And then like 3 weeks ago, I was like, I think that's it. And now I can't stop doing it. Like,
Dude,
I'll be
don't.
walking around the house and I'm like talking to Pop. I'm like, Pablo, what are you doing? I can't stop doing it now.
That's
So,
Landon with the Trump. He doesn't. He's almost there, and he gets into moods where he just nails it.
right.
It's not ever anything that I can plan. I can't do it again.
Right. It
Like
just pops up.
sometimes I can do stuff and then it goes away.
Yep.
Do it now.
No, I knew you were gonna say that.
I had to. I had to. I had to. But listen, isn't the Nut House working with you on your Christopher Walken and going to do something with that, Steve?
Yeah, I'm
Or is
waiting
that
to
a
hear
secret?
from him because like that little bit of what we watched earlier, how he was thanking everyone, understanding him taking a break. But I'm waiting to hear from him because I'm excited about it.
Well, you know, he took off for a week. He got
Right.
burned out,
Yeah.
so he took off for a week. So I expect Saturday night's going to be a lot of fun. But like I said, told him I'd be there, but I'm scared. And I told Indy I'm going to sit next to her because it's her fault. So whatever happens, I'm going to poke her in the ribs. Yes, we see your little stuffed animal, Dave. So
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Giggity.
that wasn't a giggity
Intermission.
moment.
Intermission time.
Yes.
Steve, you got to pick it, man. I picked the same one every time. Oh, that's a good one.
Woot!
Oh, yeah. Turtle Power.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh, I like that. Yes, I like that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think,
Woot!
well, I think it started getting a little R-rated there.
I'm sorry.
Woo.
Was that bad? I
You
was
made my
grooving to the
drill go.
music.
Good. Well, it was good.
All right.
Oh no, did I do something bad?
No, I like that.
I don't
Steve, if
do
you
it
had
on
let her keep
purpose.
going, you might have started getting some donations roll in.
I know.
Wow.
No. I didn't mean to do anything bad on purpose. I'm
No, that was
spontaneous.
I was
no, that
down
was
with it.
awesome. It couldn't have
I
been
was
any
down with
better.
it.
My spontaneous came out.
I
If
need
you
a
don't make that
shower.
a short, I will. Come on. You gotta make that a short.
I love you, Tiff.
What's up, Wendy? Much love, Wendy.
Hmm.
You gotta make that a
Winders.
short.
Let me ask you something, Dave. How come you don't ever come and ask a nacho anymore? Is it because I told you not to pay links?
No, it's
I fussed at you?
mostly Kurt. It's mostly Kurt.
Oh, okay. I understand that. It's okay.
I'm trying. I'm like,
That's okay. You take your
trying.
time. You do what you got to do.
Wendy, hello. I hope you brought the ranch, Wendy, because if you didn't, I'm kicking you out.
So
We used
Steve is
we used to joke with Kurt about. I always used to tell him I was in his fridge. Like, and he one day he told me, he's like, yeah, me and the wife decided to buy you a fridge since you're always in our other one. We stocked the one in the garage. That's the one you can use.
Oh.
So he's a good dude.
Yeah, great dude, man.
Yeah. Close your legs, Wendy.
Dave.
No, you see, I knew you were gonna say that. You see the signs before Dave in the chat? Those are legs.
No, I thought it was a thigh bone.
Where? Where do you see this?
Oh, look. Go all the way. Go all the
It
way to
looks
the
like a
bottom.
thigh bone. Yeah, it looks like a thigh bone to me.
Legs.
Go all the
I
way to
don't
the
see how
bottom
they're
of the
legs.
emotes.
What's the little squiggly at the top, though?
It's the thigh bone.
Ooh.
David's got a
It's
vivid
just not
imagination.
This is legs, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry about that. He's
It's
just
feet
turtling.
upside down. It's like they're diving, but they're definitely.
I was going to ask Steve something. and I
Oh,
forgot.
okay.
He brought
I'm a
the
little far
bear.
away.
What?
I see. Okay.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I
you made
mean.
me. I had something important to ask Steve, and you made me forget. Oh, is Creek not on tonight?
I don't. I haven't talked to Cregan like since I don't remember. A long
He
time, so
hasn't
I'm
come in
not
the
sure.
chat either now. So
Well, he got a new 4-wheeler,
okay, he's bye bye.
and he's been very distracted. I know that.
Bye
I would be
Okay.
as
too. If I had a
as
fuck-
you should be if you got a new 4-wheeler.
I seen a
Why?
picture of it too. I was like, dude, you guys wouldn't hear from me for like 2 weeks.
Why would somebody put open legs up and you don't know that they're open? They're just. It looks like a. It doesn't look like a leg. I'm not saying anything
With
more.
legs
A
wide
running joke
open.
between me, Wendy, and Brenda. So
She's got legs. She
you're always
knows
saying,
how to
"Close your
use
leg,
them.
Dave."
I see you in chats, and I kind of want to thump you on the head, but I just don't.
Well, you could try.
No. Oh, Creek
That
canceled.
last song we did made me want you to try. Thump me on the head.
No, never mind. That's just so wrong.
You should rewind that, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, don't.
That's gonna be a short.
I'm burst.
Snooks at her best. And then
No,
the
it's not. It's not even my best.
You can do better than that?
I don't want to talk about my best.
Do it.
No, no,
We need a secondary intermission.
no, we don't.
Zoom in on Snooks.
No. Tiff, come save me. Tell Dave to
Say what?
behave. Tell Dave to behave.
She's just staring at that symbol.
Yeah, I
She's-
had to get my phone out to pull up chat to look at the symbol to see how it's open legs. I'm
It's
really
like-
hyper
it's like
fixated
you're-
on it.
I see it.
It's like you're diving into
A vagina?
something
What?
water. Whoa.
Sorry. My bad. I apologize. I didn't know we had to use the pet names. My apologies.
Gucci.
The panini.
Hold up. I'll be back.
I'm so sorry.
Said that the turtle had,
Wow.
Is it an actual turtle, or are we metaphorically talking about the thing I can't say? Okay, because I'm just. We've hit a
Wow.
thing.
We went to the V word.
I'm sorry. I'm
Said it out loud.
I'm dying here.
Oh.
My cheeks.
sorry.
Oh.
I'm curious.
Whew. Okay.
So, did I save you, Snooks? What were you talking about?
I can't remember anything after the V
That
word.
means it worked.
Anything I said is totally secondary level to what you
You
did.
can't. Yeah, you can't.
I
get
can't ever
there
top
anymore.
that one.
No.
Sorry.
Whoop.
I'm still laughing.
The gravity.
There it is, right there.
My stomach hurts.
Diving into the hole.
Okay.
Oh shit! Really? Creek canceled the night.
Oh my god. Mm,
Wow.
you're like my bestie. You say things I would never say, but I'd probably oopsie and might say them by accident.
You know, that's
What's
not
up?
always a gift on this end, I'll say. I have been
It is
mistaken,
happy.
believe it or not.
It
It
is. a
is
gift.
happy hour. It's happy hour.
Are we not happy? Do we not entertain you?
You know
Are you
what?
not entertained? She said the
you-
V.
You mentioned the Trans-Siberian Orchestra earlier, and I heard the same thing. That they're supposed to be
That
supposed
is
to
an
be really good
excellent
too.
segue.
We will never be the
And
same.
that just looks
after
cool,
that.
right?
That looks so cool. Fire and lasers? Yes, please.
I've heard, yeah, because I heard you mention that earlier, and I was like, I heard that same thing. I would love to see that live.
So the trans thing has nothing to do with actual trans. That's
No.
just, yeah, it's nothing to do with
No, that would just make you gay.
They were pre that kind of trans. They were just
Wow.
The Siberia Railway is a real railway in Washington.
Wow. My screen broke. You broke my screen.
Probably.
I can't even see anybody anymore.
I can't get
It
over
doesn't
laughing.
work.
You broke my screen. God,
Should we turn our camera off in shame? We dropped the B word.
No,
I'm going.
We
no.
shook our face again.
There is a whale white in Russia that's supposed to be very beautiful train. Very elegant and expensive.
James says there are no, never mind. I'm not even going to repeat it. I'm going to use the filter that God gave me, and I'm going to use
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Thank you. After I already, did the deed.
Drop the horker. I can't see anybody anymore, so all I see is a black screen.
That's
just
good because
over
I'm
for me.
taking my dress off. I got too hot from laughing.
All right, I'm gonna be.
It's
I gotta
tossed.
be
It's
back. I'll be back. Goodness.
Landon, you're so lucky to be married to Tiff. She's great.
I am quirky. I was not
I
even
like
trying to be
I like
sad. I
quirky
just
though. See, I love quirky. I slip out with oopsies all the time.
yeah, that's what I'll call them.
It's a gift.
Oopsies.
It's my oopsie.
It's an oopsie. You had an oopsie moment. It was wonderful. Hey, James knows medical stuff. He could talk about it.
You good?
I bet he would use that word too.
My StreamYard is
Don't
tweaking, bro. Wow.
Does Putin know? Hey, Terry, aloha, brother.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So yeah, so Landon, there was he was like left. Shit, I thought he was gonna like mute his shit and be back.
I think he's restarting Restream or
Uh,
StreamYard.
so I didn't get a chance to watch your whole video that you posted today. I'm just so curious, man. But I don't want to watch it here because I want people to watch it on your channel. But just the title alone is what's got me like, dude. It's got me intrigued.
Just
Well-
overall, socially, it's like nobody's paying attention anymore. It's like everybody is escapism to the max. Everybody is, in there from me too some days, in their phones, in their computers, just keep your head down and in your lane. And then, you should be left alone. But that means that like when we see people in help, that need help, when we see fights, when we see people, acting out the box, I feel like there's a whole herd of people out here that don't have I don't know if you want to say emotional intelligence, or maybe they just don't have the tools or the outlets to, I don't know, but society is going down.
Yeah,
I have
big
stepped into
time.
situations. I don't like confrontations. I don't get into them, but I've seen situations where, and in Walmart especially, in the toy section, where mothers get frustrated with their kids and are beating the crap out of their butts. And I'm just not going to stand by. I don't care if it's their child or not, but I'm realizing the mother's having a really bad day and she's taking it out on her child. So what I do is I go up to the mother and talk to her first to try and calm her down and get her to quit beating her child in Walmart.
Right.
It's you don't have to discipline that child, and you don't just walk out to the car with them, talk to them, calm them down. You don't spank their bottom so hard that they're screaming and yelling. I'm never going to stand by for that. And I've
I
done that
smack
a
that
couple times.
taste out your mouth.
Uh-huh. But
In that moment,
They say
that's
stuff
when
like
you're
that.
supposed to get the Benadryl out, right?
Take a
no,
little shot of granddad's old whiskey.
I'm talking about consciously helping.
Hey, boy, come here. I got some hot damn. You are going to behave.
No, but when I said this next, I was just saying I've seen that in public where I've heard this is back in Detroit, but I heard the lady say, "I'll smack the taste out your mouth," and then you hear a smack, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I know, and
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
sitting
going
there
to stand
thinking,
by.
I was like, what taste? What taste are we talking about?
If I see two men fighting, I don't even think about myself. I don't care how big they are. I'll step into the middle of it and try and get them to quit fighting. I got a knife. I got a knife
That's a good way
scar
to
on my
get
left
hurt.
arm Well, I was dating a biker, and that we did the once a month run, and these two bikers from different biker gangs started fighting, and I just stepped right in and tried to get him to stop, and I ended up getting a little knife on my left arm, but they
That,
quit
that,
fighting.
that
Is
doesn't
that?
seem good. That
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's
was
a good way
okay.
to get hurt because
Hey,
you get in the middle, they don't realize it in the moment. They're focused on what they're doing, and then it's too
Like
late by
two
the time
dogs
they
fighting.
realize, like, oh
I
shit.
was okay, I
Dude,
was stoned out of my mind. I didn't realize there was a knife
yeah.
involved until after I
Well,
got cut just a little bit.
that
It bled a
explains it.
little bit, big deal. It didn't even hurt.
That explains it. Hey, what happened to the
I'm not
title of my name?
I'm not a wussy girl.
What the
Oh,
hell happened to my
Dave.
name?
Oh,
Okay.
Can't
I don't
take
like the
Dave
Vegemite
anywhere.
word either, mate.
I know
Oh,
my
zoom in
wife.
the
Just imagine.
field.
Just imagine I'm sitting here and my wife walks through and here's
I know. I was actually thinking
a
about that. I felt
big
really bad. I
V.
wasn't even trying to be dirty. I in my head, sometimes when I don't understand something, I have to be very direct in my communication so that I make sure I understand completely. And I was really trying to figure out that symbol and how that would mean that. And that's when you have open legs, that's what that goes to. So I wasn't trying to be awkward,
You're
Yeah.
very
but it is a
specific.
gift.
Yeah,
It's
but what the
hoo-ha,
hell?
It's
it's
like
What's
this.
wrong?
hoo-ha, coochie,
What's
or
wrong with the word
patoochie.
vegetables?
It's like when
Yeah,
people do this in the chat.
do what?
Right. And that one too is like
Or vajayjay.
Why is that even an emote?
exactly. I'm like,
Just
that's
saying.
not at all what that's not.
That's
Or
baked
like Brian
eggplant.
Griffin was saying, why would anyone ever use this emoji?
Well, what do
What is
y'all
it, a
think it
lot?
is? It's a baked eggplant with Parmesan cheese.
No, the one Brian Griffin put, it's like a lock or something. I can't see it.
It's got a
You
pencil
got
in it.
pen through it?
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't see it.
I don't know.
I got
Chastity
bad
belt?
eyesight. I just see blurry shit.
Why don't you wear glasses? Why don't you wear glasses?
I
Because I don't
figured
know
that
where I
emoji
put
would
them.
be used for like purity or
So
chastity.
chastity.
did Steve ever tell us where he wanted to go, like for his bucket list?
Yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, but you're
Russia.
lying, of course, right?
No, but honestly, I really would like to go to Russia, and I forgot the other one already because I thought about it earlier when you guys were talking about it. But I really would like to go to Russia, and there was one other one I can't remember now. Damn it!
What
See,
about people in chat? Where would you
Wait,
guys go if you could go anywhere? It's just a paid trip. Where would you go?
and that's a good thing to ask. But Steve, why do you want to go to Russia?
just to find out for myself, or just I guess to prove to myself that the news is all fake, very, very fake.
You going to go
Well,
meet with Putin and
geez.
broker a deal?
Russia's better. Russia's a better place to be.
So my
Uh,
my my brother's boy went to Israel. He went there for like 30 days. He's gone back again. But he says it's really beautiful there.
I bet.
It's really nice. I mean, it can be dangerous too, but it's really, really, really cool. He showed me a bunch of pictures, and it was just look. I would definitely go there.
Antarctica, that's a good one, JM.
Yeah, JM.
I remember. Yeah, it'd be either Poland or Ireland.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Ireland for sure. Poland, meh.
Well,
No,
No.
Poland
Poland's
because
like
that's Polish. So for me, Poland would just be kind of see the motherland, I guess. But
Right. Oh, yeah.
that. Ireland would be that for me.
Just a quick reminder: if you guys are in chat and you're enjoying the show, could you guys please slam that like button for us?
do it.
Helps the algorithm and helps Steve's channel. And we
Yeah.
appreciate
Remember,
you being here.
Let me say this. Please hit the like, sub, share out, hit the $sign for a super chat, and join to become a member here. Thank you, and fasten your seatbelts.
Word.
And if you got an eggplant, keep it to yourself.
That's right.
Is that an eggplant in your pants?
Don't say the
Yeah.
V word out loud.
Yeah.
Cover your bases.
Spam the chat with the letter V.
Or this
Well,
one is the funniest
Or
one to me.
vendetta.
That
Okay.
one. That one is the funniest to me. The banana. That is
yeah, that's
so
not
good.
good. That's
It's odd.
not
I
good
like it.
either.
Oh,
It's
BANANES.
Steve, do you ever come into Frank Turzo's chats on Monday night when he does his community polls?
No, and honestly,
Probably
in the
not.
last month, I used to, but in the last month, I haven't really been on.
Well, he has a Canadian accent. So from the very get-go, the first one he did, which I think he's done 50 of them now, I put out the links for the pianists, the keyboardists. Okay? He says pianist list. So then everybody puts eggplants in the chat. And he can't help it. That's
what
how
a
he
shock.
pronounces it,
What
pianist.
a shock. We're all emotionally damaged and immature.
Do it. Do it, Steve.
Like,
Emotional damage.
what does everybody think when I do that?
What?
The cherries.
Oh, the cherries are
It's
fine. I eat
it's
cherries.
I
ingrained in
gotta
us,
give
but
I gotta
it's
give
in
JM a quick shout out for the $5 super chat. He says making sure the dollar sign works. Oh yeah,
Someone
thank
in
you,
the
bro.
chat just dropped a bag. Super chat in the stream, making moves no lag. Thanks for the love, my G, you're the real MVP. Just that.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well,
Thank you,
do it
JM.
again. Do it again. Do it again.
No, they don't say pianist.
Hercules.
Penis list. That's
Hercules.
funny
You
as
know
hell.
what? I'm gonna make a song, and Snooks, you got to do that little
No, I'm
funky
not.
thing you're doing right there. Yeah,
No.
come on, don't be
Capital of
chicken.
North Korea.
I was asked by a YouTuber if I would do some voice in his a video he was making, and we couldn't get connected, and I'm really not sure what he was going to do. So no. Southern Zone, thank you
Well,
very much. Oh my God, the open legs. They could be
since
Oh
you
closed
yeah.
legs.
there's fire down
Yeah,
below,
shout out
You know
fire.
what
$8.
it looks like to
Right
me?
on.
A
What?
graph of like an economy that's kind of not doing up and then down and then up and then it just plummets.
Oh, I like that. Looks like an M with a long tail to me.
Well,
Hello, James. How you doing, James? Good to see you, James.
Yong Yang.
Yeah.
gee, it's like firing off.
No, I did a raspberry.
The Dow Jones right now is. Been watching the Dow Jones lately. It's been, I think it's down like 5,000, 4,500, something like that. It's quite a
I
bit of
don't
money.
know. I've never met Dow Jones, whoever this character is.
It's quite a bit of money. I think it's like 2 trillion.
Well,
His national
Trump
debt is
still
36 trillion.
Trump
Oh.
still loves Tesla.
Trump needs to get this straightened out with Canada pretty quick.
Yeah, I agree.
Even
I mean, I
more
like
than
Trump.
that, what really blows my mind is how so many people were upset because all these people that worked for the IRS were losing their jobs. So people are upset that people that audit them and steal their money are losing their jobs.
I'm not upset about
like-
that. I'm just upset that like the economy is kind of already on shaky ground, and so to lay off that many people across the board federally is like it's either going to work really well and there'll be a vacuum void and filled, or it's not going to go well and we could face like an economic crisis because we have all the new tariffs, all these people not working after 4 years of already just utterly being dragged through the financial drain.
Right.
See, I didn't think of it that way.
Well,
That makes
I'm
sense. It's
very Ron Swanson when it comes to like, government should be small. And, I think we can afford to lose a lot of federal workers, and
And-
that sounds harsh, but
And I agree. I just wish we had other plans in play for those people because it's such a large amount of people that it will I think, have an effect.
I think the worst part about it is he's not doing it surgically. He's just kind of like hammering whole places all at once, and there's still
Right.
good people there, and you know what I mean? And then there's like services that are going to get neglected. There's going to be like oversight committees that, regulatory people that he's getting rid of. So people are going to just start dumping and polluting and like crazy because nobody's watching, right? Because he's just hammering these places. He needs to leave some people in place to watch the store, right? So it doesn't get robbed. Instead of just hammering, he needs to be more surgical about it, in my opinion.
And luckily, he's technically not even the one doing the job. He's handed it off to his buddy. So that way, in case any of this goes wrong, it's not his fault because, his buddy did it.
And I'll tell you, look, it's a hot topic, okay? So this is just my opinion and it ain't worth much, so don't get upset, nobody. But Elon Musk is one that I'm watching because it's like he's one of those that I'm really on the fence about. It's like sometimes it's like, yeah, he's got really cool ideas. I can get behind a few of his things, and then other times it's like, whoa, dude came out as an antichrist in a caution, like, and like the whole mini wife, like the wives thing is weird, and
His Baphomet costume at Halloween was very
yeah,
telling to me.
Right.
it
It
was
was
very
telling to me
telling
too.
and he
The literal
recently
name
did.
of the costume was Satan's Champion. So, like,
Right.
if someone
Yep.
was going to bring something about, wouldn't it be symbolically Satan's Champion? I
And
mean,
there is
His
a lady who claims that she was his nanny back in the day. She does sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, I'm not
on the
gonna
other,
lie,
there are other topics where she's interviewed on, and she does sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But
but
in one interview we heard,
she said that when she nannied him, he had powers, if you will, or whatever. And she asked his mom if he was the Antichrist, and she said no, but that he would bring the mark. And
That's what. Yeah, look at the Neuralink thing. He
right,
says that everyone will have one in their head or whatever.
and isn't the patent number for the Neuralink have 666 in it?
you could probably find 666.
Yeah,
I
you can
wouldn't.
probably find it a lot of places, but I'm just saying, so I'm not blind, I'm just watching and like, okay, well,
I-
Right. I mean, it used to be like an old school meme back in the day of like the homeless dude with the sign, on the side of the road, like the end is nigh or the end is near. And like he's
Yeah.
talking about they're trying to put chips in your brain. And like that
right.
used to be crazy. And now
Right.
we've been
Right.
brought into this new age,
Right,
where
Bruce?
I guess
And his children, I mean, like, first off, I think that IVF is a double-edged sword. I can definitely see the benefits for women who are not naturally able to conceive or carry a child. Um, but I think that, we have a lot of elite women who are just doing it because they don't want to go through the pregnancy. And this, that, and the other. And so Elon is one that has heavily used IVF, and I think he has like 17 kids now. I could be off on that,
It's
but
on
13.
17,
13. Yeah.
13. Can I
13,
just
okay.
interject for a minute?
Well,
Yeah.
go ahead. What?
No, go ahead and finish, Tiff.
So like he has several children. One of his baby mamas Grimes is a self-professed witch, and
She is crazy looking.
yeah, and like they named their kid X AEX,
yeah.
like, which if you look up AE biblically also has meaning. I can't remember right now because I'm not good on the spot. But anyway, there's a lot of things there that are like, hey, if you're looking, makes you go, And like two of his baby mamas live together on a compound in Texas with several of his children. And it's just so weird. It's just so weird to me.
And I'm sorry to keep dumping onto it. And I know that Snooks wants to say something, but just right down to the Tesla thing, the marketing for the Tesla truck, I like it. But if you if you know anything, especially having a little bit of time in the tow industry, bruh, the Tesla is not the go.
Right.
It's a terrible investment. Think about it like a Tesla is like an iPhone, right? The car. So like, and you could use this logic for any battery based that, like, as far as batteries that you can't change yourself. It's clearly a part of the whole, 15-minute city,
You
like
wouldn't wanna go-
traveling more than 300 or 400 miles isn't really going to be a thing if that's the only car you have. And then batteries all experience degradation from the moment you buy them. So who wants to buy a 3-year-old iPhone?
Right,
Or who
exactly.
does buy a 3-year-old iPhone? So if you
Right.
did invest a lot of money into, $100,000 cyber truck, really the only value in it is the novelty, because basically it's going to be outdated tech. It's going to be, and how fast tech moves,
Yeah.
but look at mechanics, the older the better. So what's better than a 76 Chevelle, a 69, or you see, so the older it gets, the better it gets. So I don't know.
That's so true.
Can I interject?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. No, don't, please. I'm glad that you brought that up. I think it was very interesting. I'm glad you brought that up. I voted for Trump. I like Trump. I'm not in his cult. I don't trust
So
Elon
anyway,
Musk.
Dave, what happened? No, I'm just kidding, Snooks. I'm joking, Snooks. I'm joking.
I don't trust Elon at all. I think he's manipulative, and I've said this on several panels. I think the world is his playground.
Yeah.
He has the highest level of autism you can have. He's a freaking genius, and money doesn't mean anything to him at this point because he's got enough. He's into control, and I think he has control over Trump and other people, and he's having all these kids so he can have a dynasty, which will carry on furthermore research into chips and brains. So he's always going to have children growing up after him. I don't trust him at all, Tiff.
He really lost me once he debuted that costume on Halloween night specifically. I was like,
Same.
He lost
He
a lot of
said
us.
he has said that he thinks depopulation is the biggest threat, which is why he has all of these children. But it's so
That's
oh, go ahead.
and it's exactly the opposite of like Bill Gates, who says
Right.
that we're overpopulating.
Yep.
and has slipped up in some of his TED
Interviews,
Talks,
yep.
or what are they called, seminars, and where he's like,
if we
do a really good job with vaccination, well, I don't know
birth
if you can say
control
all
and
that.
vaccination,
What,
you know.
I don't know.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say all that.
Right.
But,
This is for entertainment purposes only.
yes,
That's
YouTube.
right.
this is all jokes, not to be taken seriously. It's all
We don't
entertainment
know.
We're writing a movie script.
in Minecraft.
But the thing is, if you're against Elon Musk, you're racist because he's African. He's African American. How dare you
no.
be
Right.
against an African American?
What's happening to
Racist.
white folks in South Africa right now? I'm just kidding. That's
Excuse
just
me,
white
he's
farmers.
South
No, that's
African.
besides the
There's a
point.
big difference. He's South African.
Gutfeld
Right.
made a joke that said Elon was black. He's like, he has multiple baby mamas. He's from
Yeah.
South Africa, and he drives a pimped out ride. So he's definitely black. So you can't say anything about him. I thought it was hilarious.
I do like Gutfield, but I
No, I don't like him very much. I'm just
I
saying
like
that
Gutfield.
it
I
was
like
funny.
him. I like Gutfield.
I don't know. He's a little dirty for me. I don't know.
What's
I
up,
seen
Navy
a
vet?
clip. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh no, I was just saying hi to Navy vet.
Dirty for you,
Maybe.
Dave.
Yeah. Yes.
Snort, snort, snort. Sorry.
I was just reading the lyrics to Tiffany's song she was talking about earlier, the geek in pink.
Oh no.
No, just
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
do
'cause
it.
I know Jason
Unfortunately.
Mraz, but I don't know that song.
yeah, because I've never heard it, but it's pretty crazy.
Anyway, Elon, what was I going to say? Oh, in the first few weeks of Trump's re-presidency, did y'all see that little clip where Elon's little son, the XAE or whatever, he was in the office with Trump and was like, "You're not the president. You get out of here. You're not
Oh,
like."
He was talking to a journalist. He wasn't talking to Trump. It was
Oh.
That's what I
verified.
heard, but
No, it was verified.
Okay.
That's
I'm
adorable.
gonna argue this really badly because that's what I thought, and everybody thought he was being rude to Trump. He wasn't. He was talking to a journalist.
Okay, that makes me feel better because I was like,
Yeah.
that is disrespectful.
He's been raised a lot better, but the fact that he's with him all the time and not with his mother bothers me.
Right. Well,
sometimes depending on the mom, it can be a
Right. I'm like,
blessing.
what do
No,
you
that's
want, the witch or Elon?
No, that's true. Sorry, Steve. Say what you feel. If you don't feel it was that, say it.
Say what? What? Huh?
Be
The hell you,
disagreeable with me. I'm the most disagreeable person around.
you lost me somewhere. I'm not even sure what.
About his son saying maybe that was Steve was saying it to Trump and not to a journalist.
I'm
No, I
still
just said that's what
wondering.
I heard. I don't know. That's all I know.
Well,
I
there's
just,
part of me that was like, I don't think Trump would allow that. I think that would be a bad show.
Elon wouldn't allow it
Yeah.
Well,
because
for me, he shouldn't have been in the Oval Office
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
during that particular time. He shouldn't have even been in there. There's places you take kids, there are places you don't take kids.
That's what his mom said too. The kid's
Yeah.
mom. She was like, I don't feel like he should have been there at all.
No,
And
I
the
agree.
And
fun,
that's the
and when
thing.
he says his
Besides,
kid is a support person, it's just weird to me when he says that.
besides the whole when he did say you shut up, you're not whatever. Before that even happened, I was irritated. Like, why is he freaking got his kid? Like, it's just
Right. And he was picking his nose at one point. I don't know if
right.
you guys saw that. He was.
And it's just distracting. And it's like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine going to one of my customer houses to look at something and have my grandkid with me and holding them.
Right.
It's just, you just don't. And
But I
that's just
wonder,
my job as a plumber. We're talking about a leader of a
right.
fucking, you know.
I wonder if they're trying to send a message though, because if you think about it, okay, so we had that, little incident with the kid, and then also, I don't know if you remember, but I believe it was on Trump's inauguration day, but JD Vance's kid was like patting his wife's hair and like messing up her hair, and she was just cool, calm, and collected, and let it. And oh no, he was patting her hair, and then JD was like, no, it's okay, come over here, and he let him mess up his hair. And I don't know if it's like just leave the kids alone or let kids be kids or
see, I thought the Elon's son was dressed so snazzy. I was like, oh, so I was getting like Barron vibes, like Barron Trump vibes. So
Right.
like this is gonna be his little Barron, I guess. Or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see. Yeah.
It's a weird name, don't you think? Like, because if you look up the definition of what barren means,
yeah,
right? It means like you can't have a baby or something,
right.
right?
No, but not when
Mm,
it's a
the
name.
womb.
But no, it's
I
not
don't
when
know. It's
it's
just
spelled
weird.
different. It's spelled different.
Not
I
that
see where
I
you're
mean, I
coming
like
from.
the kid. I like the kid and everything. I'm just saying.
Can
I
I
wonder where
answer
they get
James?
these names. Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I just wanted to answer James' question. No, I'm saying men can take care of kids. I'm saying there's a time and place for kids, and Elon has his child in too many places that he shouldn't be at that time. It's not only the fact that he shouldn't be there, it's a security risk. I don't care how many bodyguards he has. It's just not good for that child to be in some environments.
And on top of that, we're trying to regain some respect for the presidency. You know what I mean? Like it kind of got turned into a laughing stock in the last administration, in my opinion. And so like it would be nice if we could get a little bit more respect for that position again. Remember when we were growing up and it was like, oh, you don't mess with the president, but now it's kind of like, yeah, I'd give him a piece of my mind.
Right. Yeah. Because like, look what, yeah. What was that whole shit with, forgot his name, the other actor that's a president of his country and he
Reagan.
kicked him out of the White House.
Zelensky?
Yeah. That dude. Like, what was that all about? Like, I kind of stopped paying attention to a lot of this shit lately because it's just, like you said, it's become a joke, right?
I did the
Right.
same thing for a while. I just clicked off. I was just focused
Yeah.
I
on
think
work.
They had
Trump
this.
at this point, I think Trump should back off of all these tariffs and then focus on all of the topics he ran on that he can win on and like do all of those things he can win on and get some momentum and then come back to the tariffs later. But I don't think his ego will allow him to do that. But you know what I mean?
Um,
It's not helping lower prices right now.
Right.
but Dave, in my opinion, he's using those tariffs as bargaining chips because we have gotten screwed over so many times. We're always giving money out. We're never getting money back.
It's
When he
true.
gets when he gets the compromising done between these countries he's put the tariffs on, he will remove those tariffs or he'll reduce them. This is just a bargaining chip and a power play to me. Yeah, it's not going to stay in place forever.
It's true, but I mean, all the investors that just lost a ton of money in the stock market are not going to be singing his praises right now, you know.
A
And
lot of them had the money to lose.
I mean, they still don't want to lose money, right?
Right.
Right. At the end of the
I
day, it's all about the bottom line.
You know what?
But I can agree with both sides.
I'm not real unhappy with big pharma and some big corporations that I don't like lose a little bit of money. They're gonna remake it. They're
Well,
gonna
yeah,
up
them
their
people.
they'll up their prices and make it. It'll screw us over for a while, but in the end, it's gonna work out. And because I stay faith-based and hope-based.
So yeah, me too. But like when you go, say Canada is like one of our closest allies to the U.S. Instead of just being like, hey, and threatening them with 50% tariffs, why not just call them up and have some meetings and say, hey, we're not happy with how trade's going first, and have some meetings, and then if that doesn't work, then move to the tariffs
Well, the
instead of
Because
just.
premier,
Go
with
ahead.
Trudeau, you could not bargain. There was no bargaining. And the
Yeah,
new
he's a
premier
dick.
is more leftist than he is. There'll be no bargaining.
I think the Canadian people overall want, you know, fairness. I don't think it's just that twit, right? I actually thought he was out of power for some reason. I'm not
He
sure how
is
he got
now.
that.
He is now. There's a
But
new
the new
prime
guy,
minister, but he's just as leftist, if not more rabid than Trudeau.
and he came
and
out of
so
nowhere. Like
Exactly.
and
nobody knew
Canadians
him.
voted him
They were
in.
blood
So
red.
And actually, in that voting, out of about 400,000 liberals that are registered in Canada, only about 156,000 came out and voted.
and I'm surprised after the Rona that so many Canadians would vote left again
Right.
after all the horrible like lockdowns in police states and all the
Because they're
arrests.
traumatized and they're scared of change.
Well conditioned.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
conditioned.
Yeah,
Good. Well
exactly.
put.
That's
Yeah.
that's a good one.
No way, Navy vet. Navy vet. I said bet.
Navy
vet.
blood.
Carney is a central banker. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's true.
But and he's friends with Jizz.
Ugh.
Well,
Jizzy
what a nice
Jizz.
way to put
Way to
it.
pronounce that.
Oh,
That's how they
that's
were pronouncing it. I thought it was
gross.
No,
his
they
name,
do. I've seen that in chats. No,
but I
they
have
pronounce
seen
it
him
the
say
other
that.
way to be naughty. Steve.
I rethought my bucket list, by the way. My
Okay.
destination,
Okay.
I'd like to go to Alaska, and I
Alaska.
would like to go like salmon fishing in Alaska, like somewhere remote. Just
At
get dropped
midnight,
off.
right?
Well,
Nice.
no, because I'm scared of the bears, but I would like in the daytime. Like,
No,
I'm an
it's
island
daytime
boy.
all the time.
That's one of the
Some parts of the year it's daytime. The sun doesn't
right,
go down.
that's true. That's true. But you know, you always see that movie where the guy's fishing that pristine stream.
and then a bear comes and takes him all the way
I
out.
was going to say
Yeah.
that.
Just
And then he
tearing
comes,
it
the
up.
bear comes and pounces on him and steals his Labatt Blue.
It's like, give me my fish
Like that's
back.
my
Ah,
fish.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want
Hey,
to say one more
real
thing
quick,
about
side note.
Canada, and then you
Side
can.
note, real
I'm sorry.
quick.
Go ahead.
Cola, Aloha Cola. Sorry, I fell asleep. I was gonna go on Cola's panel last night, and I was doing yard work, and then something got in my eye, and it had me fucked up even all day today. And then I laid down and I fell asleep. So I'm sorry.
Talk, Cola. Good to see you.
But
I
anyway,
saw a
go
lot
ahead.
of people.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. No, I always interrupt. People just take it gracefully. And I love when you interrupt me. Do it whenever you want to. Anybody. Um, anyway, just saying one
Snuff,
more thing about Canada. Not you, Dave. You can't interrupt.
snuff.
Um, I saw I saw a lot of people in chats the other night saying they're going to quit drinking because the price of liquor has gone up in the United States.
What a shame.
But they done lost their minds not talking shit like that.
It could be good for them, but I'm not going to quit drinking.
That's what I'm saying.
Not that
Me
I drink
neither.
that much anyway, so I can afford it.
We
I'll
just had
quit
Mardi Gras. I didn't
driving.
hear one
I'll
person
quit
talk about
driving
it.
because gas is too expensive before I quit drinking. Speaking of gas, what happened to cheap $2 gas and mean tweets? How come gas is still $4 a gallon in Hawaii?
Well, we still got to drill, baby, drill.
Oh, we're gonna drill
It'd be great.
very, very deep,
The deepest ever.
deepest ever. Everybody knows. Never
Drill,
been
baby,
deeper.
drill.
Oh, we really know how to pound them. We go deep.
Oh God, that just brings up such naughty chat in the Rumble that I mod for. Of course, that's mainly men in there, and of course it is. First thing they put in when they come in the Rumble is a drawing of boobs.
I like turtles.
He is. This one guy draws boobs, and I always say, "You're number one, congratulations." And he says boobs, and I say bongo drums. I mean, whatever. Just trying to get along. It's a good Rumble chat. I love it. I don't make it any better.
Okay.
But that's where I get my
Best
sassy
Life.
out because I'm. Go ahead.
What's up, Best Life? Best Life says because you're in Hawaii, it's 250 gallon here. But the thing is, back in 2019, I remember it was 225 a gallon. So I remember when it was real close to $2 a gallon here in Hawaii. I just wanted to get back close to that. Or under $3, I'd be happy. Oh, eggs. Yeah. What about egg? Wait, I don't get it. What's up with why eggs? Like,
Because they had to kill off like I don't know if it was like 2/3 of all the chickens because of that disease, the bird flu or whatever it was. So they have to, re-raise a whole generation of chickens. It's going to take a minute to fix that one.
oh, because the government stuck their noses in everyone's business to begin with, right?
Because it's a lie and BS.
Could
So
be.
yeah, so less government, more freedom.
You kill chickens, you can raise the price of chicken at the supermarkets, and you can raise the price of eggs. So, bam, bam, double win.
Yeah, they love the conflict and enemies that you can't see.
Right. I just say raise your own chicken should be all right.
That's what we do.
I can't. I have a HOA. That's it. I have a
Oh,
HOA. I have a HOA.
Oh,
Fuck HOA. Don't even get me started on HOA.
Okay, mine's not bad. Mine's not
HOA
bad.
is why I was doing yard work
LOL.
yesterday.
I know,
Freaking
but
assholes.
we chose when I was married, we chose to live in this neighborhood. We chose this house. We knew we had an HOA. They're not as strict as a lot of HOAs. So, it was
I
a
don't. I
choice I
don't see
made.
the. I don't see the point in an HOA.
Exactly.
Well,
HOA, they're more corrupt than
It
the
protects
government.
property value. There are benefits if you
yes.
have your mind made up. You're not going to do anything outside of what anyone else in the neighborhood's going to do.
I see the point in them just because, when you have your grandparents' beautiful rural house with nobody nearby except for, a neighbor that's like 50 yards away. And then when the neighbor passes away and their crackhead son moves in and builds a crack meth house in the freaking
Right.
yard, it's like,
Oh
whoa,
yeah,
if only we had a way to stop this.
that's pretty. That's a
Well,
pretty big example.
yeah, but the other thing is that I have street lights. There's a cop living in almost like I'm connected with 3 other neighborhoods. There's a cop living in almost every neighborhood. I've never had any crime here, and my house has gone up triple in value.
Right.
And it's also possible that you have a gate or,
No, I don't have a gated community, but it's a very nice entrance. But I would prefer not to have an HOA. But like I said,
right.
we made the choice to move here knowing we had one.
Well, see, here's the thing though, and wow, I'm loving everyone that hating on HOA. But I get the point of an HOA, and I normally would say I think it's a good idea, but the problem is too many, and this is just my personal opinion, and I'm not being sexist, even though it may sound like it. Maybe I am being a little bit. Too many lonely housewives get bored and become the member of the HOA, and then
Yep.
they're out there like, see, my husband at work, and I can't boss nobody around. I'm gonna tell all these motherfuckers what to do. And
Well,
then
and it's
you're
like
getting
you get to
fines because you didn't cut your grass by Sunday. Like,
And
fuck
there's
off.
these subtle like keeping up with the Joneses type of thing, like, oh, their cars are so much nicer. Oh, they pay for a garden, or like, oh, their lawnscape guys do all this. And
I think it's just incredibly nosy women. Like, hey, I've seen you had somebody in your driveway for 2 days. Who is that? What's going on? You can't have extended guests.
I
Right.
guess ours must be all men then. I just
Well,
not that
we
I
literally
don't have
got one.
cars in my driveway. I just
Well,
don't
and
have that
of course,
issue.
there are many more HOAs alive and well than videos that we see examples of. But the videos that we see examples of are always with
Worst
a
case.
Karen, right? And it's always like, oh, it's so. Ah.
I
Well,
didn't
we got
even
one
know
2
that.
weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we got one because our front porch, and it's a front porch. It's got it's like made to have a table and some chairs out there. Wake up in the morning, go have your coffee, enjoy beautiful weather, and we have patio for it's outside furniture on like what it's meant for, and it says you cannot have furniture on your front porch because you're using it as storage, and it's like no, it's outside furniture on the front porch for us to sit and relax and enjoy. But so now we can't have that on our own freaking front porch.
Here's our new icon for the show.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, and I agree with you. Like, I get the point of HOAs for the reasons I stated, but truth be told, I don't even like following the city's rules, let alone an HOAs. When we were
Right. I'm
living in
having a bonfire. If I want a bonfire, I'm having a bonfire.
Right.
Exactly.
Or I
when
had
we
a,
were living in when we were living in the city, Landon had a project car
a
that
race car.
that
Okay.
him and our son were working on, and it was not up and functional yet. They were working
They
on
stopped
it.
by and put a sticker on it.
And they declared it junk
It's
because it hadn't moved in 30 days. And they said we had to get rid of it or be fined.
I was very offended that they called it junk. I was like, you know,
how dare you? And that was
What's
the
up,
city, let
Simone?
alone an HOA.
That's why I always say they're more corrupt than the government because who's the HOA? It's just a lonely housewife that's bored during the day while her husband's at work, so she goes
You
out
know,
and does that shit.
it's funny, Dave, that on your first sighting back, you would throw up a V.
Right.
Why?
just making
I
sure
said
everybody's got the
don't
message.
don't say the V word.
Was that always there? I thought you put that out after Tiff said something.
He did.
Has that been there ever since you've been on? Okay, I got confused.
Are you
Um,
drinking?
No, not tonight.
Just asking.
Nope, not tonight. I will say that my HOA, I have wildflower beds, which are not looking good, and I'm trying to work on them on Sundays because that's the only time I can do it. And so far, they have not said a word to me.
Well,
So,
if I lived
I mean,
close to you, Snooks, I'd come help you with your flower garden.
I know it's not even a garden right now. It's just kind of weedy looking.
It's
Are you ready?
whimsical.
Yeah, I know you can't even call it that. It's just butt ugly. But thank
All right.
you.
Snooks, are you ready?
I don't know why. What are you going to do?
I
Oh,
ain't happy.
intermission.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a
Yeah.
bag. I'm useless, but not for
Woo.
long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless.
Go, baby.
But not for long. The future is coming on. It's
You
coming
got
on.
it.
It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming
Real
on.
deeper.
Aloha, everyone, and welcome.
What?
You held up a drill.
What?
You held up a drill, didn't you?
Oh, hell no.
Wow.
I got to add something. When you call out JD, who's JD?
I'm so confused at what just happened.
Like JD Vance.
No, when Steve's calling out JD.
Oh.
Is it JD Vance? Steve?
Is he
What
in the
am I
chat right
calling out?
now?
No, when you have that thing and it says JD, is it even JD or is it something else? You have
I'm
a
not sure
soundboard
which
thing that does it.
JD.
JT, J something.
What the hell, Shay?
I'm not sure that one. Are you sure that's me?
Yes, you have a soundboard that does it, unless Dave's doing it. And Dave, that was a drill,
Oh,
wasn't
we
it?
all have the same. We all have the
No, that
same
was not it.
soundboard.
It's a J word.
Oh, you mean this one?
Gay.
Yes. What is
Or
that?
this
Doesn't that
one?
make you gay?
This is gay. Gay.
It might make you
Oh.
gay.
Doesn't that make you gay?
Was that a drill?
Could be.
I'm so confused at what just happened.
I'm so
Wow.
Hope is fading, we always rise. Hope seems lost, it's no surprise. This life we live tries to hold us down. We rise above, the best around. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing.
I wrote that song this
Alright.
morning. And I'm very proud of it because it came out awesome.
I agree,
is
Bonnie.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll
I'm
shut up the
Bonnie's-
next time you do it. I'm sorry.
Bonnie's knows what's going on with Snooks.
Dave made me do it. What did Bonnie say something?
Look at the screen.
Snook's been hitting it again.
Mm-hmm. But it's a little pricey, so slow down.
HOAs are gay.
You play that the next time you play it, I won't do any sounds. Dave forced me to do it.
Really?
He was throwing signs at me, okay?
Yeah.
I was throwing signs. Yeah, gang signs. That's for you, baby. Wait. That's my new sign. Double V. Anyways.
I want to show you guys a sneak peek. Well, not a sneak peek. It could be the whole thing because it's only 30-second short. But I want to show you. Remember earlier I mentioned I got a short coming out about the word shit. Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, Steve, I smell that one.
What about that one?
Oh, that's nasty.
That one you got to check. You have. If
I
you're
ain't
wearing a
checking it.
thong, imagine the sound a thong would make.
I just want to call Bonnie.
That song,
Hello.
song.
I'm not drinking,
No.
and I don't smoke weed, and I don't do edibles. This is just me purified.
Me, baby, me.
Raw dog
This
in
is
it.
how I am all the time. You can't even tell if I've been drinking when I'm
I'm
drinking.
so confused at what just happened.
Now, this might give me a copyright on my own channel because I got a copyright before on my own channel for playing my own short, but I don't care. I want to see what you guys think about this.
Be right back. What's up,
This
Nut?
was hard to make. Even though it's only 30 seconds because he had words going across it and I had to get all that, and it took me a while.
And to make it even more complicated, it can be divided into a piece of and that has a completely different meaning. A piece of is a bad movie, a lousy car, or a person who's being selfish. And the piece of can get bigger and bigger, but it can never be the whole. Like if I'm a piece of, I'm being selfish. And if I'm a giant piece of, I'm even more selfish. But if I'm the, I'm great.
Right?
Oh, that's good.
I've been having fun with that, though. A lot of fun. Because I've always loved comedy, but I always thought if I were to do comedy on my channel that I would get copyrights left and right. Turns out you don't.
I thought it was funny. I thought that short you have up with the dude that's speeding in Indiana. I don't know why, and he's talking to the cop because he got pulled over. That cracked
Oh,
me
Hannibal,
up.
Hannibal Buress. Yeah, that's.
I don't know their
that
names, but it was hysterical.
That was
He
from
was making
2 days
he was making
ago.
so much sense. It was so good. Y'all got to go see boards, and you gotta sub and to unspecified podcast. Just do it. Do it till you're satisfied. Yeah, do it. Sorry.
This is my. This one's got over 46,000 views, which is pretty cool. It'll load up. Damn it.
Holy
Oh,
crap
I
moment.
don't know. I hate this. I can't wait to get my computer back. I really can't wait. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. Oh no, lost it. Oh, I can't wait to get my computer back. There we go. This is the one I got over 46,000 views. And Nate Bargatze too. He's one of my favorites.
I rewatched the movie Sixth Sense. I'm not trying to do a Sixth Sense joke. This is a 20-year-old movie. I also have to spoil it, but it's 20 years old. So if you don't know by now, I don't know what to tell you, you know? And don't be like, we're going to watch it tonight. We're going to go to Blockbuster on the way home. And so he's dead the whole time. And I don't know. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty big part of it. But for those that have, think about when you watched it. When we all saw this movie for the first time, none of us knew he was dead. That was the biggest surprise we've ever seen in our life, you know? We just thought his wife wasn't talking to him for like a year. That made more sense to us than him possibly being dead. When I watched it, I was like, what, do they show him dying? Yeah, that guy shoots him with a gun. That's how the movie starts. That's how obvious they're like, hey, he's dead. And we still watched it for 2 hours, just like, I know what this guy's going through, you know? This is a movie about marriage and how hard marriage is. Yeah. Even if you get shot, it's your fault.
Even if you get shot, it's your fault.
That's so funny.
That dude is awesome.
But yeah, I got another one with him coming out Friday.
That was a mind blowing.
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I got another one, Nate Bargatze one coming out tomorrow.
The first major twist.
Yeah, that was the first major twist movie I ever saw. It changed how much I trust people.
That was a Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan.
Also, it made it to where I didn't feel comfortable walking beside my bed anymore.
I just want to say hello to the Nut House.
Oh,
Please
Nut House is
be-
here. What's up, Nut House?
Yeah, please be gentle with that movie. I don't want to be blushing and sitting under my desk and I can't even watch it. That's all I'm asking.
Wait, what? Sitting on your desk.
I'm still waiting to hear from you, Nut House. I'm excited to do voices for you, bro.
You do so great. Yeah, that ha 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 does not reassure me. Woot woot, David.
But the funny thing about that, Nate Bargatze, real quick, in that movie, some of the comments were cracking me up because it's like, it's comedy, it's a joke, but people are like, oh, it's so obvious in the movie, and they're taking it like so serious, and it's like, it's comedy. That's the whole point of the joke. But like, I only seen it once, but I knew right away. And it's like, yeah, we get that, but it's funny. That's the point. I don't know. David Devine, what's up, brother?
Got to do the Christopher Walken voice.
Well, you know, sometimes you can do it, and sometimes you don't. It all depends. Sometimes you get very upset and shove a watch up your ass for 25 years, but then you got to calm down just a little bit. It's all Pablo's fault. I got too many tabs open. I think
I'm dealing with the same
what's
thing.
going on.
My computer just like fell on its face.
Oh, I had the Jason Mraz one. That's right. I never heard that song.
Oh no. I don't think I've heard it either.
Oh, I thought I had. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not a very long song either, huh? I don't care what you think about me. You'll get by without me if you want. I'll have to, oh, no, wait. There's more. Okay, that's verse 2. That's the end of it. I'll have to listen to that later. Never heard it. I know Jason Mraz.
Okay, I finally got the stream pulled back up. I wasn't able to comment for a minute.
So back to the daylight savings.
Can't stand it.
Besides Arizona and Hawaii, I've been hearing for years that after this year they're not doing it no more. And then it just got to the little boy that cried wolf part. Like, it doesn't really matter to me because they don't do it here anyway. But I remember
I'd
hearing
like to
that
have it.
shit when
I'm
I still
sorry.
lived in Michigan.
I'd like to have it done away with. Just leave it alone. We don't need it now.
I know, it's like you're robbing me. It's like
Thank you.
I feel robbed.
They take my hour. I want to know who is they, and they're taking my hour. Okay, I'll say this. Let's have them not take your hour, Landon and Tiff, and not take my hour, and they could take everybody else's.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, time is finite. That hour is crucial.
Yes, it is. Don't take my hour. Just
Whether it be for sleep
usually it
or
takes
getting
me 3
ready.
weeks. It takes me 3 weeks to get my biological clock back into order with it. It's only taken me 5 days or 4 days this time. I don't do math. Anyway. So I've done much better. Ooh,
Ever since I
Steve
spent those years
Dixon.
working
Nut house.
security, working nights,
Mhm.
it ruined me. And so I struggle with keeping a schedule. What I'm doing really good right now. It's not necessarily a traditional schedule, but I'm being able to, you know, I feel like now I have to have kind of a schedule set out for my day. Um, and it's like when daylight savings comes around, it just totally throws everything out the window.
I remember that living in Michigan. I hated it because then summer times there, you're all sweet. Doesn't get dark till like 9 p.m. And then all of a sudden it's like now it's dark at 5 p.m. and life just sucks for the next 6 months. I don't know. Wildlife says over a lifetime of doing that, it definitely has an impact on the body's natural cycle. I don't know, not really, because when they don't do it here, and when I moved here, it didn't like throw me off or anything. Only way it threw me off was like, okay, now Michigan is okay. It's a 6 hour difference, and then they do the daylight savings, but then it would be 5 hour difference, but I wouldn't put that together yet, and I'd be like, no, wait, you're 6 hours, and they're like, well, we changed the clocks last night, and I'm like, oh shit, we didn't. So just every 6 months, I have to like remember, okay, now you're only 4 hours of difference instead of 5 hours, or
I don't change the clocks until I get up the next morning. I just refuse to. It's too traumatic for me.
Say that again.
Well, instead of changing the clocks at midnight on Saturday night, I go to sleep and then I change the clocks when I get up in the morning, and then it's not as traumatic.
Right.
And I can still stay up late at night and not worry about, well, I'm up at 3 o'clock instead of 2.
You are
But
worrying about
I've
that.
gotten good now. I'm doing much better. I'm getting good sleep. But I added melatonin.
See, I have to be careful with that. Recently, a couple months back, I got sick, and it was just, I guess it was strep throat and the rhinovirus at the same time. So it was like my upper respiratory was killing me because of my asthma, and the strep just totally took it out of me, and I like couldn't go to sleep. So like I was literally like sitting on the headboard, like not sitting on the headboard, but leaning up against the headboard. Like I had to sit up to fall asleep. And the only way I could fall asleep is if I took NyQuil. And when I did take the NyQuil, because I'm kind of stubborn with medicine, and I got the best sleep of my whole life, I think, ever was with NyQuil. And um, it seemed like after I had gotten better, that I couldn't fall. It was like I needed the NyQuil to fall asleep. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just extremely habit.
Melatonin is different from NyQuil. Melatonin's a natural. But NyQuil is addictive. People do get addicted to it. You're very right. Melatonin is natural. It's what you have in your system anyway. Um, and I have to take prescription med to sleep because I have such bad insomnia. I eat a half of a 5 milligram melatonin along with the sleeping pill when I take it, and I sleep like a baby. Well, I sleep like jam. Well, see, I don't have that luxury. It's not legal here.
Right.
And I'm sleeping and I'm getting up at, 5 minutes to 9, which is what I wanted, and I'm falling asleep about 1:30, 2:00, so I'm very happy. Melatonin has made a huge difference for me, but you can't take too much of it because it does work as a sleep aid some. Have y'all ever taken it, Dave or Steve?
Melatonin, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
you've
took it
taken
when
it?
I was younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to try to remember to take it. Like, I'm talking 20 years ago, but I remember, like, every night, like, hour or two before I wanted to go to bed, I'd try to always remember to take it to get better sleep. But then I just kind of forgot about it and stopped taking it. And because supposedly you gotta, like, if you take it and then don't go to bed, it's kind of a waste, right? It only works if you actually go to sleep.
Yeah, and you take it like I take my sleeping pill an hour before I wanna go to sleep, but then I still don't go to sleep because 'cause I'm kind of fighting it because I wanna stay up later, but when I go to sleep, I go to sleep, and I take the half of melatonin with it. When I took a whole one, it was a little bit too much. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's natural, and it's helping me with the daylight saving time issue, so there you go. NyQuil it's an issue. It's got alcohol in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, NyQuil will make you feel right.
Yeah, if you drink half a bottle,
I've
which I've
drank a
never
whole
done.
bottle before when I was sick because it just
You
gets so bad. I'm just like, I don't even care, man.
you drank a whole bottle at one time?
Close to, well, in one night, not at one time.
Oh, okay. I know Dave has trouble sleeping. He should try the melatonin.
I gotta read what, not a coincidence. I gotta read the Pulp Fiction. That's the part I'm glad you put that in there. I'm gonna have to look that up. But
It's a good
that's the whole part with the watch, right?
Yeah.
It's like the way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. He'd
Dude,
be
that's so good.
damned if any slope's gonna get their greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright.
So he did it.
So he did it. I want to get that whole scene. Hey, Peanut, we'll have to get that whole scene and I'll do that for the movie.
When I think of Chris Walken and you talking, I think of him tap dancing because he's an accomplished dancer.
Dude, that dude can dance, man.
He can dance.
Oh, yeah. I can't. So
You gotta learn to dance and put on tap shoes.
That's right. First it's the voice, then it's the dance.
Yeah. I think
hello, my
Peanut told me
darling. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime girl.
Hello, my darling.
Peanut told me you
Next
need to learn how
stars.
to dance.
I used to dance. Me and Dave used to dance at AA meetings when we were teenagers. We were teenagers going to AA meetings because we thought we could pick up chicks or something. I don't know. But we used to dance. It was fun. See, I knew Dave wasn't still here because by me saying that and him not responding, he's like, didn't hear it.
I was gonna have you play intermission with how can you just no. Well, you ought to play your intermission and then I won't sing.
Can you just
Play
leave
the
me
new one
stand?
and then I won't sing to it or I won't make any stupid noises.
Here we go. And then switch it up. love that one. That reminds me of like going back
Yeah,
in
that
time
one was
and
the best.
growing up, like in
Boogie
the
woogie
40s.
baby. Oh, Dave's okay.
Oh, he's fine.
You know what I found so funny? Remember the other night when he cooked those, what was it, the chips with all the cheese on it? But he has a short that he went out and bought all these fruits and vegetables to eat.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking, you're not eating all that stuff. It's going bad.
And I watched that and I cracked up because I was like, you ain't gonna eat none of that shit. You might have some of it one night, and then the rest of it's just gonna go bad in the fridge.
That's
You know
see,
what's
that's
kind
what I
of
was.
funny to think about? So the 1920s, we grew up calling them the 20s, right? And it seems so long ago and so, like, wow, back in the 20s. But
It is the 20s.
right, like we're in the 20s for
Yeah.
the next,
I was just thinking about that like a week or two ago, but like same thing. Like if you were to say the 20s now,
right.
people
You'd have to specify.
automatically think of 1920s, but it's like, no, this is the 20s. This is so weird.
5 more years. Once we're out of the 2020s, you'll have to specify.
Can we be unspecific? I love Art Deco, talking about the 20s. I love Art Deco furniture. I love the dresses from then. I love the
I do too.
nightgowns.
Yep.
I
Yep.
I just love Art Deco. I'm gonna get me
I
some Art
agree,
Deco
Navy vet.
nightgowns.
The flapper girl from the 20s or the pinup girl from the 40s?
Um, I don't want flapper dresses. I don't want the tassels and the beading. I just no, I do love those dresses. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
like
I
the
love
hats and
that.
stuff. I wanna look up I love lingerie. I don't wear it when I sleep, but I like to wear it around the house when I'm mopping at night or something. It just feels good. And have a battery lit
Oh,
candle,
oh,
and
oh.
I'm drinking, and it's nice. My mother loved lingerie. I inherited it from her.
Are you talking like silk robes with like fuzzy,
I'm talking about silk
feathered?
nighties.
Okay.
No, no feathers, no robes, just the nighties. I'm very fabric textile. Tactile. That's it. I like the
Yeah.
way fabrics feel. So I think I'm putting too much info out here. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I lied.
Like I like teddies. Oh, there's a question for you, Snooks.
Nope, I'm not answering. I saw it. Nope. Not answering. Okay. I've got my lingerie and I'm not buying any more. Yeah, teddies are okay.
I think
Well,
it's
you
quite
won't be
Who
impressive
the
that
hell? Who's Teddy? Who the hell is Teddy?
Roosevelt.
nobody's gonna see me, so you don't know what I'm gonna be wearing, nut house. So there.
Oh, I forgot I
Ooh,
did the poll.
now I've got something in
So
mind. Never mind.
18 votes for daylight savings. Get rid of it already, 78%, and 22% keep it. It's way better. See, I got a feeling that 22%, we're just trolling. I just have a hard time believing anybody wants to keep daylight savings.
Tell them off, Steve.
How dare you? How dare you want to keep daylight savings? You're polluting the oceans by I don't know.
You're killing the turtles.
You must think the same way I think. But shoot, we are at 2.5 hours. We're at 2.5 hours.
What's your
So,
point? Wait a minute. How
I
many
mean,
likes do you have?
likes, likey. Refresh. 39.
Oh,
39.
wait a minute. You should have way more than that. What's wrong with y'all? You lurkers, you just start hitting those lights. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah. You're going about the like button all wrong. You need to smash it.
Smash it.
Kiss
Hey,
it.
Dave's back.
Put your nose on
Smash
it.
it.
I don't care. Just do the thing.
Rub it up. Flip it.
Do the damn
Dave, you're
thing.
back.
Helping mom out.
Oh, okay. You're really sweet. You have such a good heart. You really do.
I wish I
Wingnut
had a
hit it 4
bad one.
times. You wish you had what?
I said I wish I had a bad one. Sometimes.
No, you don't. You couldn't have it. It's not possible. This is how you were born. Wait a minute. Did I hear you went to AA meetings to pick up girls? Those are women at AA meetings. What is wrong with you
Hell
guys?
yeah.
I don't
I'm
know what
just
you're
catching
talking
on to
about.
this. Oh, well, Steve will tell you, fill you in on what you did.
And I can't
What-
confirm or
we were
deny it.
we were talking about Christopher Walken, how he's a great dancer, and I said I'm not a good dancer, but I think I used to be. I don't know, but me and Dave used to go to dances to pick up chicks, AA dances when we were teenagers. So
Wait a
Not
minute.
me. Not
Is
me. I
that,
went for NA.
is that
same
Alcoholic
thing,
Anonymous dances?
same
I
thing.
mean, you
AA, whatever it was, same
Well,
thing.
NA was much better.
what's NA?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yeah, same thing.
You guys were sleazy
Different drug.
sluts.
I have no
You
idea what
guys,
you're
Oh,
talking about.
you have no idea
that
what you're
was then. That was then. That was a long time ago, man.
talking about.
I just went there to dance.
That was over 30 years ago, dude.
Weren't those women older than you?
Wait, what? Since when does that matter?
You are so bad. No wonder the two of you are friends. I want to know who was the worst influence on each other.
Well, according to my parents, Dave was.
I
Yeah.
believe it.
What?
But
Yeah,
that
well,
doesn't make it true. That does not make it
it's
true.
true.
Read Navy vet. Steve,
Except
you
in
do
NA
it.
meetings, just shake a bottle of pills.
You know what? This just confirms men are dogs. Women would never go to AA dances to pick up men.
Nope, they just go to bars instead and get free drinks and lead guys on all night.
Mm-hmm. And dance.
You give
Never
them
did
false
that.
hope.
The bartenders always gave me free drinks.
Hmm. Did you ever give him anything in return?
Absolutely not.
All women are freaking pigs.
No, that's
How
not true.
dare you?
We're
How
just
dare you
lucky.
lead somebody on to get
We're
something that
lucky.
you want?
Nymphomaniac. No, that's not wing nut. Read wing nuts, Steve. You gonna read it, Steve?
James says, what?
I wanted you to. Well, you can read James and then read wing nuts.
Dude.
Anarchy Television.
Wait, I gotta go back up. Was it after? Okay. James says dating women who have hit rock bottom takes the pressure to meet expectations off.
Exactly.
And Wingnut says the best place to pick up women is at the Nymphomaniacs Anonymous meetings.
Dude, I had it down, man. When I walked in an NA dance, I just put a bunch of dimes in a pill bottle. And I just said, "Hey, ladies," and I shook my pockets, and it sounded like it was full of pills.
Oh my god! You know,
My shirt was like the Relapse Crew.
I believe that
Instead
you
of Two
actually
Live
did
Crew.
that.
But the real question is, do you really want to hook up with a nymphomaniac?
No.
I mean,
No.
think about it. Do you
Maybe for
really
one
want?
night, you
Because a
guys might.
nymphomaniac, you're not
No.
gonna be able to keep up, man. You're
That's
gonna be like, I'm
pressure.
done. Please stop.
Not to mention the ganja syphilitis that you would end up with, most likely.
Just You even got the sif part wrong.
That's not good. Those things aren't good. You got to carry a bottle of penicillin every time you go to a dance.
You didn't do much better going to NA and AAs, okay?
You know what was crazy though? Really, about this is real life. They would kill you. Most of those girls, they had legit mental, emotional issues.
I was gonna say, I was like, some mental things you don't want to mess with, and nymphomaniacs is one I would not. Well, and I mean, addiction. It's all wounds.
Yeah,
Have you ever been an info? Do you know how they really feel? Not that I know. I'm just asking.
No.
I mean, close.
No, I mean, well, I
Close
remember
to it.
watching a documentary on this like 15, 20 years ago, and that's where I first thought of that. Like, yeah, I never thought of that. Like, I don't, because I remember always saying, like, dude, you want an info? You want an No, you don't. Because the documentary, I just remember this one chick, and they just can't get enough. So it's like, just imagine, like, dude, really? We just 10 minutes ago, we just, for the 19th time, 10 minutes, I can't.
Right, and I had watched one too, and the guy was like, he felt insecure because he was like, I can't keep up, and I feel like if I don't keep up, she'll go somewhere else.
They
Right.
do cheat. I
Yep.
think they do cheat.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a half hour, and then I just pull the sheet, and she falls out, and I'm like, pack it up, get out. It's not gonna
What a
happen.
charmer you are.
See you tomorrow.
You're so charming. I at
It
least
was
gave
worth
him a
the
ham
wait.
and Swiss cheese sandwich.
It was worth the wait. See you tomorrow. Make me a sandwich.
Yeah, make me a Sammy. I would make the Sammys, okay, and then I'd say, okay, you got to go now.
No, that's terrible in reality. We didn't do stuff like that. We did
I
date a
did.
lot of girls, so, but we were looking for the one, you know, at the
And you
NA
found
meeting.
looking for the one.
The friend that
Oh,
set me and Landon up, he was rowdy, and I asked her because she was dating his roommate, and I asked her. She said, there's a, the guy that lives with my boyfriend. I think you guys might be a really good match. She said, I said, well, tell me about him. She said, he's a good guy. He's looking for the one. And I was like, yeah. I said, is he a hoe? And she said, no, he's being a 20-year-old waiting for, the one to come along. And and yep, that was
I
that.
mean, isn't every male between like 16 and 21 not a nympho, but
Looking
like,
for the one.
yeah, like
All their
looking for
life,
tonight, really. And,
no,
yeah,
all their life they're like that, Dave.
but we want the one though. In the back of our mind, we
No,
want
I'm
the one.
saying even once you get the one, you're still like that with the one. And I like men who retain their childish inner, their
Well,
inner childish.
it's TV's fault. It's like TV teaches you that you're gonna meet the perfect one. They don't tell you that nobody's perfect.
Yep. That's
Absolutely.
my issue with
Oh,
Disney.
yeah.
It's like there's so many girls my age that grew up thinking that basically if your man doesn't, absolutely drop everything for you or do whatever you want, he's not the one, he doesn't really love you. And I'm like, how many divorces have happened because women had an expectation due to Disney that subconsciously didn't get met.
They set them up for failure, don't they? They
Yep.
do.
It's like Bill Burr says. It's like Bill Burr says. He's like, yeah, I'm married and I'm happily married, but we fight. We still fight a lot, But it just seems like we're always working on me. Always working on me. It's like she's just like never done anything wrong and everything's we're just always working on me.
If you gotta change somebody right away when you meet them to your standards, then you might as well just move on to the next person right now. Because you're not going to change anybody to be who you want them to be.
Yep.
What's the most important thing before you get married is that you have a very strong foundation of friendship. And that's a lesson I learned being married because I didn't have that foundation. He was never my best friend. He
No.
was never, he just never was. And he should have been. And that was both of our faults.
And guy, listen to this. This is true. This is real, right? Guys will change for you as long as there's a competitive, like a competition. Like they still have. It's not like they're only thinking of you as an object, but you are a challenge to them. They don't know you all the way, and they're like trying to figure you out like a puzzle. But then when you give it all up, like right away, real easy, then they lose interest, and then girls wonder why. It's like
Yeah,
kind
this
of
is true.
you gotta play hard to get a little bit, and you got to keep the guy like interested. You just can't be giving everything up.
When you're not a mystery anymore, you become history.
And
And that's
yeah,
why I stay mysterious. And it works for me, and I stay mysterious for other reasons. But like I said, I learned that you have to build the foundation of friendship. And I honestly thought I'd marry a brunette because I always liked brunettes, but I ended up marrying a very tall, handsome blonde. And
it's like nobody meets.
should have stuck with the brunettes.
Nobody's like, oh yeah, the girl who's been around the whole school, and then you're with her. Nobody's thinking marriage. I mean, come on. If the girl thinks she's getting married out of that, that's somebody didn't teach her right. Parents failed. Somebody failed. Like friendship's number one, like you said. Then compromise, I would say, is number two. You
Exactly.
have you have to compromise. I'd say number
Mhm.
three is communication. If you don't communicate and you're both on different pages, it never works. And
I agree.
you have to accept the person you're with for who they are when you meet them, not your expectations of what they're going to change into, but who they are. If you can accept them for who they are now, then you'll be happy. And remember, people change every 4 to 6 years. People change. Their character changes, different things they like change, and you got to be ready to deal with all of that and willing. So that's
Very
how
well
I'm.
said.
Thank you. And that's why I'm still married. We're not always like best buddies, but
No, and I agree with everything you said. And I got married too fast. I got married within 8 months of us meeting. Um, and yeah, like I said, I'll never get married again. I have no, I don't have any reason to, don't want to.
Well, technically, I've never been married because I don't believe in involving the government with my personal life. So,
Hey,
I believe in that now.
sidebar, but you mentioned were you saying Bill Burr?
yeah, yeah.
Did you know that Bill Burr is allegedly brothers, like real life brothers, with Billy Corgan, the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, yeah, because I went and watched that whole thing
Howie
on Howie
Mandel.
Mandel because
Yeah.
I heard about that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's like, is that real or is it?
I think it's real. Bill Burr was not happy. He was like, "This
No, I
guy's a
know
dick." He named us both
Knowing
Bill.
Holly Weird, and it wouldn't totally shock me.
Right.
They
That's the
look
thing. Like,
so much alike.
and they do. That's the other thing. And then I started thinking, like, why would both their names be Bill? But then they started talking about that part, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, but Bill Burr was so serious about it. I'm like, I don't think he's
Right,
like joking. Like he seems like he's being serious about it.
right. The way he was like, "Did it ever occur to you that I don't tell that story for a reason?" Like he had also heard the story.
Yep. Yeah, that was crazy. And that was just not too long ago, a few weeks ago.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was that recent
But
ago, but I was like, "Whoa, my mind is blown."
and then what a dick Howie Mandel is, right? Like,
Well, I mean,
I think he's
because
pushing for
Billy
relevancy.
Corgan was like, no, man. He's like, he said you
he
were cool
said
with
you
it.
were cool with it.
Yeah. And then Bill's like, no, why the fuck would I say,
He's like, "No, that's what he does." He's like, "But I still love you." And then
Yeah,
Billy
he's like,
Corgan
yeah,
was
I'm
like,
mad
"I
at
don't
you
think you
then.
know how rich this dude is." Like,
I heard about it first on the Joe Rogan podcast, and Bill Burr wasn't involved. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I could totally see Bill Burr being the type of dude that would not be cool with talking about it. Like he's like, I don't know. There's just something about
right.
I just could tell. I haven't even heard Bill Burr's side of it.
Wow, how weird is that? See, you telling me that the internet doesn't listen? You telling me they don't listen?
Oh, of course.
All I did was type in HW or HOW and Howie Mandel, Bill Burr, Billy Corgan popped up.
Yep.
All I did was type how. Like I could have been saying, how do I scratch my ass with my pinky toe? How? Howie Mandel, Bill Burr, and Billy Corgan? Is that what you
Is
want?
this what you needed?
Right. Freaking.
Overheard your conversation.
They don't listen.
Smash that like button or we're gonna come for your children. Just kidding.
But if you look him up online, it says that Bill Burr's father is Robert Burr and that he has a brother, Robert Burr. So Bill and Bob Burr.
It's just
Yeah,
funny.
because then he was saying, yeah, because one was called Billy,
Right.
and then
Oh, Billy.
I'm only play a little bit at a time, but
And look who's here.
Hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an asshole.
Billy Corgan.
you like
Billy
right off the bat, he's just like, "You're an asshole." Like, how do you do this, man?
Corgan.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
I thought this would be great to bring a family together.
He didn't tell you. He told me you were totally cool with me coming.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I thought it would be
So
a
then,
good
like,
surprise.
can this be like Ed?
That's what he does. See, I don't know how the whole copyright thing works, but I got way too much bass in my speakers.
Look at those heads. That's
I
Mr.
know the
Clean
dude,
head.
and then
The three bald dudes. I mean, come on.
this is a perfect spot to pause it too, because you can. I don't know. Like, look at the eyes. You can kind of
Listen,
see the.
I take
You can see the
issue.
disgust. He's
I
like,
take
I'm-
issue with how his legs are crossed right now. I'm just gonna say.
Right.
On the left, that is not how you sit, bro. You better fix that.
Yeah, that seems like it would hurt.
My
if you
wife
just
saw
sit
me
like
sit
that
like that. She would
accidentally?
say, "Quit sitting like that."
You look a
Come on.
little, you know.
Yeah. You look a little fruity.
I would
Edit it
have to
out.
do some sort of photo op with like all three of their heads are so bald. Like you got to do something like make make it look like hills or something with the sky in the background, or maybe from up top, all like their heads are all in together. I'm putting too much thought into this. I realize.
Or
I
from the
don't
one
even know
movie
who
where
these
the
people
chick
are.
had 3 boobs, you would have to make it 3 boobs.
LOL. It could be just like what was that Total Recall movie?
Yeah,
wanted to
Total
watch
Recall. Yep, Total Recall.
That's
I
all
don't.
I remember about that movie.
Is it bad that I don't know who these people are?
No, well,
One
this
is
Billy
the leader of
Corgan,
Smashing Pumpkins,
Smashing Pumpkins lead singer.
On
and
the
the other
right.
one is hilarious.
That's Bill Burr. That's one of my top 5 favorite comedians for like the past
Oh, okay.
15, however long he's been around.
So why? What's the backstory? Why don't they like each other? What's happened?
Well, they're supposedly brothers, like actual brothers.
So,
But wouldn't it be so funny if
Billy-
like Bill Burr was raised with a family with a mom and a dad? And he's like,
He
no,
was.
I didn't. I
Well,
know, but
yeah.
he's like, I didn't have like you were not my brother.
Billy Corgan, the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins, crossing his legs. His mother told him back years ago, before Bill Burr was big, but was making the rounds. She approached Billy and said, "Hey, have you heard of Bill Burr?" And he was like, "No, I haven't." And she brought him up and she said, "I think he's one of the illegitimate children your father sired when he was, going around on his music tour."
When he was man whoring.
When he
bad
was
thing
going
to
around
say.
on his music tour. And so when, later on in this little interview here, Bill Burr is like, he's a piece of crap that named us both Bill and thought that was okay. Like,
Right.
All right. So what's gonna happen
Or
here?
no.
I can go. I mean, you told me Bill was.
All right, fuck it. No, I'll do it. Like, did you ever think the fact that I never told that story that, maybe you shouldn't? Did you ever, me fucking like email?
And seeing Bill, the Billy, I'm just going to call Bill Corgan Billy and then Bill Burr Bill. But yeah, Billy, like just the look on his face, it looks genuine. So,
Dude,
I mean, he's kind of like, yeah, I guess I didn't think of that. But,
if
Hey,
they were
look-
faking it, they should both be actors.
Look at
Right.
this comment.
it's-
I
I
disagree
with
with.
most everything Steve says, but we are basically brothers in spirit.
I love it. I love that, dude. I love that. Good
Emails
community.
and crap that I got. Like I sort of like went away from that.
So let me just fill in. Let me just fill in.
Do we talk on a regular basis?
We've never met.
So Billy Corgan was nice enough on my podcast to talk about the fact that he told a story that he had never told before, that his father.
And you know what my thing is with Howie Mandel? I used to like Howie Mandel back when like I was 20 years old. But this whole freaking fist bump, scared of germs and can't touch, dude, that it's just like, really, bro, are you that?
I don't think it's. I think it's a lie.
That's what I'm saying. I think he goes overboard with it. It's like, I get it, people are germaphobes, but really, bro, that bad?
It's
Well, you
just
know-
a relevancy grab.
You know,
Hey,
deal
plot
or no
twist.
deal, right? Sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, plot twist. What if this was all a ruse and Howie Mandel is both of their daddies?
Ooh.
Oh, that would be fucked up.
Now, Deal or No Deal, they made a show called Deal or No Deal Island, and it's like for up to 50 million or something you can win, and it's like 8 weeks, like Survivor, and they keep voting
real
people
popular
out.
in Hollywood.
That's right.
But the banker at the end is Howie
Oh, really?
at the end of the first season. So I think he always owned Deal or No Deal, the whole show. He owned it.
Oh.
So basically, he was kind of the puppet banker. Yeah.
Navy vet says Mr. Clean was a sleut.
Ooh. Hide the V.
I didn't
There,
say. I put the emphasis on the oot. It's not how you pronounce it. You pronounce it ut.
My stepmother said to me, "Do you know who Bill Burr is? Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired in his days on being a traveling musician."
If you do the math,
he was
They're both, dude. Wait, I got to.
I didn't even know how he
in
had
his
a
days
podcast.
on being a traveling musician.
If you do the math,
Right there, just look at both of their faces. Just looking at Howie, like, you fucking prick.
They should have beat him down, man.
They're both. They all right now. I before I was like, I don't know, maybe not, but I believe, like, just right there, those faces. They're both
Okay,
like, this
but-
guy is a fucking asshole, dude.
I do agree. I agree. They look very similar, but we don't have the video camera on right now. Look, these Irish lads pretty much look very similar. Okay, you just change the beard up a little bit. Some of them have rounder faces than others, but like I can find 3 people on YouTube right now that look almost identical to Landon, and you too, Steve. So I'm just saying, I think, like, there's just doppelgangers out here. Maybe there's only we're all made in the image of God. So
There's only so many different models, and
If you look at the guy on the right, he's sitting like a man. He's
Right.
got big, stout working hands. The other dude, I don't know what's going on. I wouldn't think they were related.
The crossing of the
one
legs
has
is-
been a rock star for a long time, and the other one,
Oh yeah,
the other one's a comedian.
Well,
he's
and
totally
to be fair,
chill, but he's like, I will choke you, Howie. That's what I see in his
Not-
face right there. It's like,
not trying to be inappropriate, but one of Smashing Pumpkins' biggest songs is Disarm, which is a beautifully written song, but it is about sodomy and children.
oh
So
man,
he could have had a different childhood, is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Right.
I missed out on
Still
some of
just a
this.
rat in a cage.
I
Right.
got diverted elsewhere. Are they brothers?
yeah.
To be determined.
Sorry,
You gotta do the
Steve,
math.
I was not part of that.
I don't
Comment.
do math, Landon, and thank you.
So clearly, the one on the left. Clearly,
just-
the one on the left has a butt plug. He's sitting real tall. He's got his legs crossed because it's like really messing with him. His
I have
hands
a-
are really small.
Well, he was like one of the biggest rock stars of the '90s. So
No,
He
the
was
guy on the
nothing to
left.
me.
Yeah, the guy on the left, this dude.
You say, yeah, Billy
He's
Corgan.
he's the Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes, the younger one.
The guy with his legs crossed is
He
Smashing.
is not the younger one.
I don't
He's
know what.
younger
I
than
don't know
Bill
the difference in
Burr,
their age.
He
isn't he?
is?
He
I don't know
looks
the
like
difference.
he is.
Okay, that would explain why his mom so nonchalantly was like, I think your father sired this child back when he was a sloot.
That is
I
kind of a bad thing to say though on a podcast.
absolutely. I have a problem with men who cross their legs like that.
I'm
It's like
sorry,
they
Brew.
have nothing to smash in between. So
Brew, it's
he's
okay.
smashing.
That's funny. That's
He's
funny you
smashing
said
his
that.
pumpkin.
Look
It's
at
just
Brew.
funny you said that because I was about to say I got a problem with guys that do that because when I do, shit gets smashed and it doesn't feel good. And then you said exactly what I was going to say, but a
We
different.
can talk. If you talk, you can do it.
But it looks bad when they sit like that, that they don't have anything they're worried about smashing. No wonder he's called Smashing Pumpkins. He already
You gotta.
smashed it.
Yeah, you just gave me a whole new outlook on what I'm looking at now. It's
It's
I'm
very
still
effeminate to sit
confused.
like that.
he's
Do you know
sitting on them. That's
who's
why. You can't.
Justin
I'm still
Trudeau sits like that
confused.
all the time.
I'm confused on like Dave does. You don't know who Bill Burr is?
I didn't.
Wow, dude. I don't. What?
I mean, I
guess
probably
for
heard
me
all
it's
the
because
songs. I don't know people by name. I don't know.
No, you're thinking about Billy Corrigan. Billy Burr is not a musician, is he?
no
Bill Burr?
the comedian,
Oh, okay.
guy Bill Burr. Yeah, I don't know because I've been like a fan of his since he came out, which has to be at least 15 years ago, probably
Yeah.
more than that.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
saying he had a pumpkin to smash. It could have just been something much smaller.
I mean, rock stars do sit differently. And Brew, I hope
Corrigan.
you could sit any way you want, Brew. You're awesome.
Not all rock stars sit like that. I
Here you
have
go,
dated
Dave.
rock
This is
stars. They sit like men, okay?
Maybe he got his pumpkin smashed.
this
That's
is
what I
Bill
said.
Burr.
What rock stars have you dated? I'm curious.
I'm not gonna
This is
say.
one of my shorts,
Ah.
Dave. This is Bill Burr, real quick. This is one of my shorts. This is from a long. Obviously, he still had hair, so this is from him from a while ago. But
I hate taking the subway because I have a very like howdy doody kind of mug me kind of face. No, people tend to mess with me when I'm on the train, you know. But one night I'm sitting there, I'm staring at the floor. There's like 20 other people in the middle of the train. All of a sudden I hear this lady's voice at the back of the train. I swear to God, she's sitting there, she's going,
Ow! Let go of my neck! You're hurting me! Let go of my neck!
and you know, it's like you don't want to look when some stuff like that's happening. You know, you try to ignore it. You're just sitting there going like, settle that. Don't want to see the rest of that. But it just keeps going. She's going, I said, ow! You're hurting me! Let go of my neck! So finally, I got to look. And this dude has got his girl like right by the back of the neck. He's going, you shut the hell up! You shut up! Shut up! So I don't know what the hell to do, you know? Because it's like, I really want to help her out, but I don't really know how to fight. What am I going to do? I'm going to walk down the end of the train. 5 seconds later, I'm going to be going, so I didn't do a damn thing.
That's good. Just like the rest of us, probably wouldn't do much.
right, but yeah, that was probably from 15 years ago. So yeah, that's why I was just a little thrown off that you didn't know who the comedian was.
I don't watch a lot. I mean, I don't really have a lot of time to watch them. Not lately. Anyway, the guy on the right looks like he wants to choke Howie. The other guy,
Oh
on the
yeah,
left, like whatever. But
well yeah, because the Billy on the left, the Smashing Pumpkins dude, supposedly he was under the impression that the other guy was cool with it. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that'd be cool. If he's cool with it, I'm cool with it." You know.
Howie did it for ratings. Obviously, you don't care about either one of these guys.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's what I
relevancy.
mean. Yeah, Howie's a dick, dude. But
I remember watching Howie had what was that? Shark Tank? Not Shark Tank. The guys that put the fish tanks in. What was that called?
I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
don't know the name of it, but yeah,
And Howie had one put in, and it was crazy. But
I seen Howie Mandel live when I was like 17, 18.
back then he was stoned. He was on so much cocaine. Remember,
Yeah,
like
so
yeah,
was
he
I.
was-
I was literally so was I the night I seen him too, and all
What
I
was the-
remember is him putting the stupid glove on his head because that's what he was known for back then.
What was the name? He used to do a voice of a little boy.
Oh, the peanut. I can't even do it anymore. I used to be able to do it, but
He
what
would always
was
preach.
that?
Oh, Bobby. I think it was
Bobby,
Bobby.
yeah, Bobby, something like I don't remember.
It's a shame we can't like pull up clips and play them without getting a copyright. You know, it's like
Right. I'm gonna get copyrights tonight just for playing my own shorts. So that's why I'm like, screw it.
He was
quit
a piece
playing
of
in your
shit.
own shorts.
And he had two
Yep. Well, I've been playing in my shorts the whole time for 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's why I don't wear pants when I go
kids
live.
this close together. They named them the same fucking name. He thinks
point.
it's different because he's Billy and I'm Bill. Like that's how we told the difference.
Well, I was Bill when I was young, but you're right. I mean, with all respect.
I just thought,
All right, well, whatever. You know, it's
I just
it's not that I don't like him. It reminds me of all of that shit. So, you know, it's
It,
like
it just seems more of the same from what I've been hearing.
I feel like the guy on the right's gonna punch him in the face.
Right. But doesn't it kind of discredit? Because, okay, so it's the same dad, right?
Who's the
So-
girl, by the way?
It's
Probably
I think
his
that's-
sound engineer or whatever, his helper.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was his daughter.
I didn't know if
my
he had
bad.
kids or not. I never.
I could be wrong. I really don't know.
How did Howie come up with that, knowing that's what his mother said?
And that's what I mean. Doesn't it discredit kind of for like F is for family? Because if they have the same dad and the dad had all these kids while he's on the road and then if you ever watched F is for Family, which I have, always loved Bill Burr, so I watched all this stuff. And it kind of discredits the whole cartoon because it's like, well, if your dad was a traveling musician, none of this could have happened. You know what I mean?
Well, but he had his biological dad may have been, but he had a dad, Robert Burr, that he grew up with.
Oh, okay, that would make sense then. Okay. All right, that would make a lot more sense.
Okay, so the girl's name is Jacqueline Schultz, apparently, and she co-hosts his podcast. So that
it's
is
not his daughter.
It is his daughter.
Oh, it
his
is?
daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his daughter. Yeah, it says Jacqueline also hosts a podcast with her dad titled Howie Mandel Does Stuff.
A few years ago, Smile More, which I don't know if any of you watch that YouTube channel, but it's Roman Atwood and his family Atwood. And they're just a good time, like positive family channel. They do stuff with their kids and family and stuff like that. And they're a little bit involved with
They
race.
used to, but they don't do anything anymore.
Right. No, but they would just do silly stuff. They made this massive, like 40-foot deep pond in their backyard and dropped buses in it and, just weird, silly stuff. But anyway, him and his wife, they used to be known for pranks. And they went to Howie Mandel's house and toilet papered, TP'd his house. And he was like legit mad. This was right before he started his podcast. He went on their podcast and he was like, I am not amused by this. He was like, it cost me $2,000 to have somebody come out and clean the toilet paper. I didn't make any money off of your YouTube video. You didn't pay for the cleaners. And then as soon as it happened, you had to leave. So he was like, that's just rude. You could tell he was very upset by it, which was slightly amusing.
Who did that to him?
Roman Atwood.
Roman and Brittany Atwood.
Oh, okay. Jimmy
Oh,
Kimmel.
I think I know who that is.
And who's that other guy? Jimmy Kimmel is best friends with somebody else, and they used to always go and do terrible things to each other's houses and cars and all kinds of things. They never got mad.
Have you guys seen John Goodman lately?
Yeah, he looks rough.
You remember? Yeah, wasn't it? What was the name? Roseanne or?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the dude
Look
from
at
the 70s, right? Late 70s.
Look at the shit.
He's
Wrong
lost a
one.
lot of weight.
There we go. Look
Yeah,
at
and
this.
yep.
Look at that. Whoa.
Dude, no
Creepy.
way
That
is that
doesn't
the
look
same
bad.
guy.
Is that the Roseanne couch?
Yeah.
That
Oh
is.
my
Yeah.
Yeah,
gosh, so
because
nostalgic.
they did the show, but remember Roseanne said something about something bad and everyone hated her, so she's not on the
Yeah.
show because of it. But
Well,
Tom
there's
McDonald did a rap video with
I
her, and
know.
now she's all the way at the top again. But
I can't
I
stand
can
Roseanne.
I can mimic the way she sounds in that rap very cannily.
I try
And
to keep her from doing it. 'Cause
yeah, it's too good.
way
It's too good.
so
uh,
Rosie, real quick, Rosie O'Donnell moved out of the country
Yes.
this last week with their
Yep.
kids.
I
To
heard that
Ireland.
Ireland is imposing tariffs until
We take her
until
back.
we take Rosie back.
Bye bye, Rosie. Don't care.
Well,
Let's go.
Didn't Ellen leave too?
She moved to England.
Yeah,
No
but
way.
She
she
left
left
the
she did.
US
because
too.
she's such a
She moved to
trash
England with her
person.
wife, and they had bad storms over there, and she had flooding. There was flooding, and her house got hurt. I feel so bad.
Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah, especially when it bites her in her tushy.
Right. Yeah, talk about a fake bitch, right? Like,
Yep.
I never liked her to begin with. Even like when she first
Oliver,
came out decades ago, I didn't like her. There's just something
Oliver
about her.
staff,
But now
Oliver
there's just
staff,
so many more reasons to not like her.
Oliver staff said she was like maniacal and evil to work for.
Yep.
And you know who moved back? Kathy Griffith. She had moved away after her
Oh,
decapitation stunt last go, but
she
she's back now.
she should never be allowed to do anything again after that. That
And
was
another
For
person
real.
that was just never funny.
I agree. It was so desperate that it was like, this is
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Just obnoxious, really. That's all she
Right.
was.
You know,
Ugly
she
and
used to date Jack
obnoxious.
Black.
like the derangement syndrome. Like
She
some of them
dated
have
Jack
it.
Black. Oh.
Mhm.
Jack Black to me has gone straight evil, man. Like I
Yeah.
used to love that guy,
Yeah.
but he's just
Oh,
Yeah, me too. I used to think he was awesome, but yeah, yeah. People lose
Oh,
their shit, man.
he knows he screwed up, but he can't
Do you remember
backpedal now.
when Sam Smith first came out? Everybody loved his music. That guy,
Mm,
man.
Smith.
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
He fell apart too. Like he's wearing like balloon costume. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh my
Oh
gosh, is
yeah.
that I don't mean to be mean. Is that the queer guy that like drag kind of sometimes or like wears like bondage on stage?
Like I'd be cool if he dragged.
I
Not
don't
that
think
I agree
so.
with it, but no, he wears some weird crap.
You're talking about Marilyn Manson?
No,
No,
I
no,
think I'm
no.
talking about Sam Smith. He
He
was
like
wearing some sensational clothes last year, like really
he wore like a tutu and a top hat with devil horns and like
and
Oh,
like
maybe.
bondage gear, like weird
It's so
stuff.
weird. He was trying to be like Elton John, I think, or something, but it just didn't work for him. It's weird.
I'm glad that that fell out because it was getting pretty crazy for a while. You know, like the women were, what was that? Doja Cat was like showing up and like just covered head to toe. Well, I don't know if it was to toe, but her whole head and shoulders was covered in like red rhinestones, so she looked like a demon, a sparkly demon.
Yeah,
Uh,
what's up with like every time people play music now, it always has to be evil or red and
yep.
black or witches. It's like, whatever happened to good music?
well now they're so comfortable that they don't necessarily have to hide so much until someone starts to call it out in a big way and that's what those secret societies always do. They push out to the forefront. And at first, it's just with little hand signs and symbols and one eye symbolism on albums. And
Yeah.
now we're doing this like black goo coming out of Billie
Right.
Eilish's eyes, and she's like covered in black goo. And
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 realistically, go ahead.
I
Sorry.
was just gonna say, half of these girls that are doing that now started in church choirs and stuff.
Yep. Well, and that's what I was going to say is realistically, somewhere along the way, we were told that correction was the same thing as hate. And
Yeah.
so that anybody that was correcting you hated you and was stifling your inner self or whatever. And self love went up and correction went down. And so now we don't listen to anybody. unless they're telling us, yeah, do you girl slay, and that's promoting self-love and all that,
Like
so
3-year-olds. Oh, they're like, oh, you can't do this because that 3-year-old has a personality. You got to let the personality go. And it's like,
right,
no.
you're okay with killing a baby in the womb, but the 3-year-old we have to like what?
Yeah,
Right.
but we gotta protect those eagle eggs. Or it's a felony. You're gonna do 10
Right.
years in prison. Check this out. This is Sam Smith.
Yep.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, okay,
Like,
because even when
what?
John Mosman said he wore the devil suit and all that, and I was trying to, but now I know exactly who you're talking about.
I'm trying to think if that's even really Sam Smith, bro. Not the Sam Smith that when he first came out.
No,
I
that's him later. That's him.
loved his music when he first came out. I was like, wow, this dude can sing.
Yeah.
But
Say
yeah,
that I've
what
ever
happened?
heard his music.
Oh, it's the beginnings was great.
There's that other guy that had satanic sneakers, and like he had a video where he was like
Nas.
the
Little
devil
Nas.
was
Little
giving
Nas.
the devil a lap dance. Like it was terrible. Like
It was repulsive. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Have you guys noticed, like, throughout all of our years since we were young, that almost all these artists always are on the cross at sometime or another? They're always on a cross. Like Madonna, I think, was the first one I ever seen do it in her underwear on a cross.
It's probably some sort of deeper ritual that allows them higher access to who knows what
And
they
like
get for it.
Sam Smith, his name of his album, like the second album, I think was Unholy.
right. You know what else is a little weird? Mr. Beast. Like, okay, I don't know if y'all are into the occult stuff, but I find it interesting just to know the tools of the enemy. Hitler was very into occult stuff. And anyway, Mr. Beast recently put out a video where he spent 100 hours in the pyramids of Egypt, all of them. And there's one like the Temple of Osiris, I believe, at the inside of it there is a sarcophagus that's open and it's flooded, and apparently if you, or maybe it's at the bottom of the Sphinx, but basically it's supposed to be a portal to hell. And that they don't know where it ends and this, that, and the other. And he spent 100 hours in these pyramids, and
But
wrapped it up
Aleister
into a
Crowley-
20-minute video.
Aleister Crowley, which is a known as occultist from back in the way back in the day, he also did the same exact thing. Or maybe he didn't spend 100 hours, but he spent a lot of
alone time in
alone
the
time in
pyramids.
the pyramids, where he said he was
communing
with ascended masters. And and if you want to know who Aleister Crowley's writings went on to influence, people like Ozzy Osbourne, where he has a whole song about Mr. Crowley, and it goes deep. It goes deep, homeboy.
Here's another example of how whacked out Sam became.
Well, he's rubbing a little nipple balm on, man.
But like, this is his art. Somehow this is art.
It's not
Oh,
art,
no.
it's a humiliation ritual. He's getting something for it. Like, he's not doing this of his own accord. This is someone who likely has a handler, and he isn't making those decisions. They're
It's like
you want
humiliation,
a
right?
card that never says no, then go take these pictures. Like,
I feel like they did the same thing with Lizzo, just not quite as perverted.
It's very artsy when you do it, Dave. It's for shock value. It's for shock value and money.
I got to express myself, and I really want to get this out.
Because this is him. This is him when I started listening to him.
Oh, wow. And look at the amount of weight he put on. The poor dude is probably going through literal hell. Like, I don't
but
mean
also
that.
pay attention to the hair color, okay? And I hate to sound so tinfoil hat, man, but go back to that other picture you had of him with the nipple balm, and you'll notice his hair blonde, and you'll notice that a lot. So, like, Kanye made a Christian album, right? And then I forget exactly what happened right after that, but the next time that you see him, he's not really messing with gospel music at all, and his hair is blonde, and he's
Right.
losing his mind, and he's going on InfoWars, and
Right.
and
I think he was a clone, and I know people are gonna think I'm nuts.
no,
Nope,
dude,
I don't
you're
think you're
not, man.
nuts. I don't think you're nuts.
I don't believe
Uh,
in clones.
Well,
What?
not because of that, Dave, but I've always thought you
I
were
don't believe
nuts,
in
but not
clones.
because of
Yeah,
that.
well, that's fine.
Hold on,
Well,
Snooks. Can I just because
No.
like they have literal like we can go to a website right now that advertises for like they will clone your pet for you.
just
So like
Yeah,
how
I know
look
do
into
about
you
pets.
mean you don't believe in like human
true
clone?
story.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe in
don't
human
believe in the
clones.
common normal folks having any kind of access to the information of that technology, but does it not exist at all? I can't,
Right.
It's
absolutely. Like, so what what we have access to, or what we have access, the knowledge that we have access to is highly controlled, but they sprinkle plenty of truth in predictive programming and Hollywood music, all that. And go watch the movie They Cloned Tyrone. Like, there's a hour and a half long in depth of what it would look like if they did have cloning facilities, and it's like they didn't just pull all that out of their butt, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, there's a there's a part of lesser magic in order to get your rituals to be more whatever to the spirits, which these secret societies all worship these spirits.
you might as well call them demons because that's what they are.
That's
and
exactly
and
right.
and and in order for them to progress their I'm not an occultist, so I don't know it all. I just listen to folks who got up close to it, and now they have testimonies where they kind of speak what they saw. And so they have to tell you what they're doing and what they're up to in order to gain favor. So, like, basically, they sprinkle it in predictive programming throughout all of popular culture, and in doing such, not only are you taking part in it by hearing it and not saying or speaking against it, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You're like, you're complicit, like you've given your acceptance, like, you know.
Have you ever watched all these artists and they always say like, I'm normally a shy person, but right before I go on stage, it's like something overtakes me, and then they're talking
Yeah,
about
Some of
you'll
them
have
even name it.
like an alter ego.
Nicki Minaj, she has
Yeah,
the
Doja
Roman
Cat. Yeah.
character, and then
Beyonce
Beyonce,
has Sasha Fierce.
Sasha
Yep.
Fierce. It's like a whole nother personality, and they say it like very literally that like
Katy
they're
Perry.
nervous, they're shy, and right when a certain note comes on, or
Boom.
a certain part of the song, they feel something come over them.
Yep.
It's like
And
Eminem said it too. Eminem says the same thing.
I was
think
just
Beyonce
about to
even
say,
had a
who thinks that Eminem's still the same person?
right,
dude.
which is it? Marshall
Decades ago.
Well,
Mathers?
he
Is it Slim
exactly.
Shady, or is it
Will the
Eminem?
real
Slim
Slim
Shady,
Shady
yeah.
stand up, right?
I think they just do it for the money and the shock value, and that's
Here we
just my
go.
opinion. I don't think that they're wait a minute. I just don't think that they're what are you saying? Wait a minute, because I'm talking against it. Oh,
Hold
you're
No,
on.
gonna show
I
some
just wanted to
okay.
show you this one.
See, that's
That's
what
Yeah.
fine.
happens when you wear tight clothes like that and you got a rip ass.
Especially
What
with the blonde
in the
hair.
look at this, guys.
And
It's
then as soon as
ridiculous.
like that was just skin tight. Everything was skin tight, and then all of a sudden he was like, and then it just filled up.
No.
To me, they're just trying to humiliate this dude.
Right? Yeah, because that's not art. That's
I don't
just
think so. He's a human being. He can say no.
Well,
Not
well.
if you
yeah, but
sell your
And
soul.
I mean, yeah, not
and
if you
there's
so exactly.
privileges that he gets
It
being in
depends on
there.
what they have you doing on video, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I just like I don't think there's clones of the president Biden. I didn't think there was clones of Trump. I just
There-
don't believe in that. And
Real
that's just me.
Well, there
Snooks,
have
do you
been
believe somebody
doppelgangers
could
and
wear?
lookalikes to protect high political figures for centuries. That's
What
not
about
new.
masks?
You don't need clones. You just need lookalikes. Sometimes the president,
Lookalikes, yes, I would agree with that.
they're
You
called
ever seen
Yeah,
doppelgangers.
those?
They've
so
been in use for a long, long, long time,
Well, it's like stunt actors.
basically.
Yeah.
I
No, I would
mean,
believe in that. They do have lookalikes.
they have masks too. I mean, you've
Um,
seen people's
I could believe
necks
in
and
that
it's like
too.
falling up. I've seen it.
I will say this, Trump was with Elon watching a space launch, and that's the first time I've ever seen Trump and thought, that's not Trump.
Oh yeah.
It was not Trump. He barely moved his lips. His face was totally over makeuped. It wasn't Trump to me. And a lot of people in the chat said that's not Trump.
It was probably a feller in a mask.
Or somebody that looks well, and it could have been, and that's kind of what it looked like. Absolutely.
Have you ever seen the people that just shut down?
Yeah. But
Looks
that
like
could
they're a
be,
robot and they just.
and I'm on the fence about that because I've seen it and I'm like, whoa, that's got to be a robot or something. But then I've done it too, like because I'm ADHD, and so like sometimes I'll just zone
Tune
out.
out. I've done that too, but it's like they just.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm not quite sure if I figured out exactly what that is. If it's like some sort of
Did you see Mitch McConnell do it at a press conference? He just stopped talking.
Yes. But
in front
you
of
know,
the-
then you could just excuse that away with his age. Like maybe he was having a moment, maybe he didn't feel
I
good.
think he was having a mini stroke.
Whatever that
There's
is,
other
he
people
shouldn't
that.
be leading anything after that.
Well,
And
here
they're
now,
like-
tell me the mask that there's not double whatever they're called, but
A realistic mask that makes you
Oh,
undetectable.
absolutely.
It covers your entire face, hiding your identity, and it only costs around $1,000 and is
look how
handmade.
real. Look how real that is. I
That is
mean,
insane.
I didn't see it. Oh,
like there's that person right there.
Covers your entire
did you
There's
see the
that person
lizard?
right there.
face, hiding
The
your
lizard
identity,
behind it?
and it only costs around $1,000 and is handmade. This is just a public product. So just imagine how realistic it could be done with a higher budget. It would be completely undetectable. Should we be afraid of how realistic these look?
Yeah, like that's only $1,000. That's like the cheap one. So imagine what the
Stuff's
government
real, man.
freaking has. You know what I'm saying?
It's
No,
real.
I agree. I agree with it. I agree with what you're saying.
Where's my
No, I'm
brother?
saying. You know what I'm saying?
My
I
brother
know what you're
passed out
saying,
or what?
dude.
James, wake up.
Why is
None
James
of
at your
the-
house asleep?
Come on, son.
Do I
No,
have your
can't do it
attention
to the song.
now?
Give me a
If he-
meow.
If he does the intermission with, don't just leave me standing, then I can do that.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a back.
Wrong one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah. Oh. Woo. Yeah.
How can you just leave me
This
standing
was the lawnmower
alone in a world that's so cold?
sprinkler.
So cold.
Maybe I'm just too demanding.
To demand.
Maybe I'm just like my father, too cold. Maybe you're
Too
just
old.
like my
Give me
mother.
some more of them.
Uh-huh.
I
She's
need
never
that.
satisfied.
I need that one.
Why do we scream at each other?
Yeah.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
All right.
That's such a good one.
Woo!
You know what time it
My
is.
favorite one.
I love that
let's
song.
mix it up a little. Okay, I lied. Okay, yeah.
I lied.
Meow.
I'm a rose. I don't know how I'm a rose, but thank you. I'm getting it, JM. I'm going to learn how to sing, and I'm going on karaoke. I'm going to karaoke the hell out of it. I was on Creek Squads, and they are so encouraging and so sweet. It wouldn't have mattered what I sounded like. They made me feel good.
No,
But I'm telling
yeah,
you.
Creeks is the shit, dude. Creeks is.
They're just the nicest.
I honestly think
Thank
that
you,
Creek,
JM.
because I mean everyone forgets it's spring, right? It's starting to get warm, so people will maybe not be on YouTube as much, right? Because I want to
Mhm.
get outside. Like Steve lives in Hawaii all the time, but for us, we've been stuck with winter. So when it gets warm, we want to be outside. So maybe we won't be on as much. But I think that's what's up with Creek. You know, he got a 4-wheeler. It's warm. He's young. Yeah.
He should be taking the time. Everybody should take time, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Especially for Creek.
It's healthy for you.
Neil,
Yeah.
you can't stand not being on Indy's panel, even if they're doing karaoke, because you just got to be up there in case it gets time to talk and you can be first. So don't you be dissing me in advance. Snap. I got the words, baby.
So how much longer until this moon starts going crazy? Because
I
I
was
think
just looking it up. I'm
2
looking it up
a.m.
right now.
I might actually video it. I got this tripod.
2 a.m. Eastern
Oh
time.
yeah.
It may
But
be
wait, you
doing
were
it
saying
now.
earlier blood moon, right, Dave? Because I
Blood
remember like,
blood worm moon. That's what
but like
Watt
a
Life
year
said,
ago
and he
or
was right.
so, I remember that happened here, and that's the first time I ever seen that shit. I actually saw a video from it from when it happened, and I was like, "That is crazy, dude." It is just. But if that's gonna happen again, I got to make sure because I got a new phone now with a better camera.
You know
It
what's
says
weird is go ahead.
the worm moon will be visible on Thursday evening, March 13th, with peak illumination by 2:55 a.m. on March 14th, but it doesn't say 2:55 East. I assume Eastern.
Oh, dang.
Y'all, if you don't have one of these, by the way, these stands, you get one from Walmart for $19, man. They're so awesome. Like they go up to 6
What's
feet.
on it?
It just
Shit,
holds your
dude,
cell phone.
I
Oh,
got
there
like
you go.
3 or 4 of those, man. Like, and one of
Like
them, it follows you. You can Bluetooth it to your phone. So if
that's
you
cool.
move, it's like. "Nyeh."
But you know, I'm always taking videos and I'm shaking or I'm, you know, whatever, and that's helped me a lot. I like it. I like it.
The
Plus, you can
best
stick
one,
it out a
I got,
car window.
Dave, and do not get this. Do not get this. I'm just telling you the best one I have, but don't get it because it'll distract you from life and it'll mess you up. But my gimbal, I love my gimbal, dude. I when I don't use it for a while, I'll just put my phone in it and then turn it on and then just start filming shit for the hell of it because I love the gimbal. But don't get one. Whatever you do, don't get one.
Tell me what this gimbal is now that you've had me
If it
intrigued.
wasn't, it's in my van. If it wasn't in my work van, I'd go grab it and show it to you. But
Well, if
But
you
don't
weren't
get one. Don't get
put
one.
some pants on
just
and
don't
go
get.
get it. What's
That's
up,
okay.
Epi? Epi? I
Go
haven't
ahead and
seen
get up.
Epi
We're
in
not
forever.
looking, Steve. We're
Utah
not
Rob.
looking.
I'm looking.
No, we're not looking if Steve gets
I've
up. Go
already
ahead and get
seen
up.
it, so ha ha ha.
Wait a minute. I wasn't getting gender specific there.
Whatever. I
I
counted
just
the hairs.
Oh, what's up, people?
whatever. Whatever.
I counted the hairs. No.
I hate that word. But it was kind of funny the way you said it because you said it so feminine.
Whatever.
Whatever. And Steve still smokes cigarettes like a woman.
Oh my lord.
All right, y'all. Well,
You guys rolling out?
yeah, it has been super duper fun.
Oh,
Thank you for having us. And Dave, it was nice to
man.
meet you. Snooks,
Nice
it was
to meet you
awesome
as well.
talking with you.
I just love
Hey,
y'all.
you know what? Thank you so much, guys, for coming on, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see you guys doing videos again. And everyone in chat, if you're not, I'm gonna put it in chat again in a second, or if one of my mods can. Unspecified podcast. If you're not already subscribed or don't already know about them, go check them out. Go subscribe. Great channel. Does great videos, great coverage.
Oh, let me
Just
put Independent Mini out before I leave.
Someone can
Sorry.
throw their link up top because I don't even know if I think I'm subscribed.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you
I
are.
definitely want to check his channel out. I remember I met him on about 9 months ago.
Yeah, well, yeah. Last time we were on together was with Ronnie.
Yeah, like 10 months.
Sad. Sad.
Can you say something in chat? Then I'll throw your link up. Oh, never mind. JM's awesome. Thank you, JM.
JM rocked it. Yeah,
You
definitely
guys
go
are awesome.
check that
I'm
out.
subscribed, but I got to put the noties on so I can get the. There we go.
Put the naughties on?
Ooh,
Huh?
the notifications.
Oh.
No.
I can't help it if I don't hear well.
I love the sheep with the Hamas scarves on their head
Speaking of
already.
notifications, you want to hear a crazy story? I just turned my notifications on yesterday because I always thought when my notifications were on that my phone would just because it used to actually do this. So I understand why I thought this, but I didn't realize that you could turn your notifications on but have the sound silent. So for like the past 2 years, I've had my notifications off because I'm like, otherwise, my phone's is going to be going off nonstop because I'm subscribed to like so many people. And then I realized yesterday that you could turn notifications on, but have the notification sound off. So you still get the notifications. It just doesn't blow up your phone. So that's how stupid I am.
My notifications blow up my phone.
You're not
Right?
stupid,
That's it.
Steve.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Bro.
You're much funnier than you really know.
No, I know. I just like making fun of myself too because everything's funny. So when I rip on everybody else, I'm like ripping on myself at the same time. But wait,
You are
but this
funny.
is
Y'all
very
need to come
important.
to
And
Indy
you have
tomorrow
to,
night.
this is very important. You have to look me in the eyes when I say this because it's very important. So if you're not paying attention, damn it, I forgot what I was saying already.
Right. Dang it.
Shit.
What does look us in the eyes anyway? I'm looking at you.
Look at-
You just can't tell.
You sicko.
Creepy.
You're so creepy.
It's creepy.
I don't know what's going on here.
Okay,
I love the
Landon
two of
and
you
Tiff are
together, though.
Landon and Tiff are trying to leave, and we're being rude and making a whole.
All right, we got to let him go. Yep, let's let him go.
I love
Y'all
you
have a
guys.
blessed
Much
one.
love and
We love
respect
you
to you guys.
man.
Thanks for coming on.
You guys
Much
rock.
love, y'all. Thanks
Later,
for having
y'all.
us.
Thank you.
I had
Thank you
such
for
fun
coming
with
on,
you. I
man.
love y'all.
You guys are
See
awesome.
y'all on the
And
next
come
one.
come to Indy tomorrow night.
We'll do.
The music is first, conversation later.
That's because the music. Then I'm like, I don't want to get too sad, and then I'm like, I'm just going to come up when the talking starts, and then I'm asleep.
Yeah, when I see you next time, I'm going to ask about that guitar on the wall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Alright.
I've been
Yeah.
eyeballing that the whole time I saw that up there. I was like, dang, I need that.
Special.
It looks special to me.
Don't go begging for a guitar.
Listen, Linda.
Dave sleeps with his guitar.
Do.
Better than sleeping with a shotgun.
That's right.
My dog
Dude,
jumps up, he
Good thing
plays
you
a
don't have a
chord.
pit bull.
The safety on.
That's right.
Exactly.
He won't. He won't shoot you. He'll just play for you.
That's right.
We're never going to
Nobody
let
would-
him leave.
Yes.
Bye,
Goodbye.
bye, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, much love, guys.
Much love.
Sweet dreams and gentle slumber. And I'm going to be jumping off soon too, unless y'all
A
are
cliff?
jumping off soon too, or I'll just
cliff?
jump off.
A cliff?
Oh yeah, you're not going to miss me. Go ahead, leave, Snooks. Please leave. Hurry up. What is that laughing?
I don't know. What is it?
That's the chipmunk laugh.
The chipmunk. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Creek
Sorry.
a dead serious story, and he could be like real emotional and like real heartfelt about it, and then you play that, he'll just start cracking up every time.
I'm going to jump off. It's past my bedtime. But I thank you for having me on, Steve. I had the best time, and I knew as soon as you let me up, Dave would get upset and jealous, and he'd
I can't hear what you're saying.
yes,
Couldn't
you
hear what you're saying.
yes, you do. I always love being up here with the two of you. Y'all are so funny. You're the best. And good night to chat. Sweet dreams and gentle slumber. And my final word for me is that I love my life. I get up every day happy. You popped me off. I'm saying good night nicely. I'm saying something heartfelt, butt heads.
Love
Anyway.
you.
Anyway, I get up every morning and say my blessings to God. It makes my day, and I lead a pretty happy, positive life. And yeah, I'm blessed, I'd say. And y'all are part of my heart family, and so are you, chat. So loves and hugs to all of you, and toodles.
And Snugs, don't forget.
What?
We're still gonna do that stream that I was telling you about.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know,
Yeah,
I know.
because I
I know.
really want to. I just
I
wanted to
know.
say, because it's
Dude,
different when it's in text lettering and stuff than when you're actually saying it. So I just wanted to say it. I
I
do want to do
appreciate
that.
that. I know you want to do it, and I appreciate
Oh,
that.
I
And
really want to do it, like
Yeah.
really bad. I want to do it. So
well,
we're gonna
darling,
do
it's
that.
up to you. And I still want Indy and I to interview the two of you. She
So
was
I'll make
asking me
that.
about that the other day.
real quick, because I'm ADHD, what happened at the end of the Bill Burr, Billy Corgan thing?
Okay, let me jump off first. Okay, good night to
No,
y'all.
you're not allowed to leave.
Okay, good night.
No,
Yes,
I'm gonna
you're not the
email
boss
you.
of me.
I
You're
will
not the boss
email
of
you.
me.
All
You're not
right.
the
Good night.
boss of me.
You're not the
Good
boss of me
night.
now.
Okay.
You're not the boss of me now.
Okay. So
That
what ended up
here,
happening?
I'll do the most replayed.
I was helping my mom. I missed it.
So this is most replayed right
He's
here.
done.
Like that's gonna help now. I still love you though, even though you did.
But
this.
it's not about
Okay,
me.
so now what
Love
was supposed to happen? Are we gonna go play catch? We're both in our 50s.
My arm is still good. I gotta go. I gotta say.
Do you like wrestling?
Like what kind of wrestling? the real shit or like the WWE? The WWE, I love that.
Okay, I own the NWA, which is the oldest wrestling organization in the world.
All right.
Does he really own the NWA? Damn it.
He owns it.
Landon and Tiff already left. But does he really own the NWA? Well, he's wearing his shirt. I actually just noticed that. His
He
shirt.
says it.
I never knew that. I never caught on to that.
Hey, Lisa. Sorry, I
Oh,
missed
Lisa
you.
Anderson. Yep, I seen you coming earlier and I gave you the shaka. But
Much love, Lisa.
thank you for coming by and hanging out for a little bit. Always much love and much aloha.
Also, Angels Don't Fall.
Angels don't fall. Yep, seeing them come in. But
Okay, so in the
shit,
end,
so this dude owns NW. I did not know that.
That's
So-
I respect that.
He won't come.
I
He
don't-
won't come to a show, but at least you would.
Would you go to one of his events?
To what? An NWA
event. Yes.
It's wrestling.
Oh, wrestling. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, just
He's
I
busy.
don't know.
He's busy.
Yeah,
He's busier than
I'm
God. This
doing-
guy.
no.
I can't even believe you got him in here to set this up.
Do you want
And you
to?
set us both up.
I
just
know.
go-
We does YouTube give you fucking awards for
Setups.
healing fathers who secretly have two families?
This is some Dr. Phil shit you got going on here.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that you guys should take a
I think
moment.
we're on the same page, thinking that you're kind of a dick right now.
I think you're a dick too.
What do you
Well,
have to do with this?
Yeah,
Why
you didn't
would
know he was going to do this, right?
Mm-mm.
Whatever. But I don't have any at some point we will hang out. I don't think on a podcast to try to fucking.
This is where it starts.
Oh, you
Sonny,
smoke
play
too, huh?
something.
No, it's just I don't want to talk about it because he's a germaphobe. But
Wait, you're sick?
I've gotten over being sick. Stop.
Yeah, so basically I remember after this, Howie gets up and leaves. And this is only a 6-minute clip of it, so it doesn't really
oh,
tell
he's
the whole
what is
story.
he mad or what when he leaves?
Well, no, Howie just gets up and is like, I'll let you guys catch up and do your thing, but it doesn't show all of it on this one because it's only 6 minutes.
Gotcha. I'll watch it later. Okay, so even his own daughter said he was an idiot.
Like, I think you're a dick.
Wow. All right,
But yeah,
so
Bill Burr, though, man, one of my top 5 favorite comedians for the past. Bill Burr, Mitch Hedberg are two of my top 5 favorite comedians for the past at least 15 years, possibly 20.
we
So
need 3 likes to hit 50. If you guys haven't hit that, and you would be so kind to smash that like, we would appreciate it.
yeah, we can't go without 50.
Yeah, thank you guys for showing up too. We appreciate all of you. I'm super tired. I'm sorry if I look tired or sounding tired. I've been up all night and all day with mom, and mom's not doing very well. So
See, I always forget too that I'm gonna go back to what you just said, but I always forget too that it's 2 o'clock in the morning for you because it's only 8 o'clock at night for me.
yeah,
But what you were just saying too, and lots of love and prayers for mom because mom is the best. If anyone knew mom just 2% of how I know her, you would love her forever. So if you knew her 100% of what I know her, you'd be praying nonstop.
you ever seen me dressed up, Steve? In your whole life?
I think I think I did. Trying to I'm getting a visual because I have to visualize everything. I'm getting a visual. I think I seen you in a suit once, but unfortunately, I think it was at someone we went to school with funeral
Oh yeah.
like 20 years ago, 25
Thank you,
years ago.
Drew. Thank you, Jam. Appreciate you guys. This is one of those things. Can you see it?
Make it full screen. Yep.
That's me dressed up. Got the V. I got the V.
Don't say V. You're not allowed to
Uh,
say V.
that's my mugshot. Anyway, Steve, check this out. I should show you this backstage, but check this one out.
Oh, oh,
Me and the
swap
old
and
lady.
spit.
Oh yeah, we get down. Anyway, I had so many more pictures I wanted to show you. We'll do it another
And
time.
they found a box of good pictures. Nice.
Yes, sir. Hopefully, I don't get you in trouble.
For what?
Well, you didn't do anything wrong. This one here.
Oh shit! No, hell no. Passes the
How
pass.
old were we in that picture?
20, early 20s. I know that.
Yeah,
It's
back
at
in the
least
day.
early.
Glad I
Yeah.
washed my fingernails because man,
No, you know what? I know when that was.
we had good tans going on.
That was either 1998 or 1999 because that specific female in that photograph, her cousin is the one that smashed my 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Really?
And her cousin's the one that, well, there's a whole nother story to it. But anyway, yeah. So it had to be right around 98, 99.
So I've been really hard on my wife lately because of mom. I've been a little bit frustrated. So I'm gonna say I love you, to my wife Christy, and that's why I showed the picture because I love you, baby. You're special. So I hope she feels special when she watches this. Now she will feel famous.
She
So
is famous. She's been famous.
makes me feel good inside. Let's show mom over here. Should I show mom? She's passed out. Hang on a minute. She is YouTube's famous mom.
Yeah,
You
but
know the
if she's passed out, don't
here.
wake her up.
No.
Blue Butterfly, Motor City Maniac, Aloha.
So that's mom. She's crashed. Crashed out. hanging with me.
She's listening, dude. She's the mom that hears shit when you're in the next state, and you're like, "How'd you hear that?"
Yep. So pray for her if you guys believe in prayer. I'd appreciate it. I'm not ready for her to leave yet. But, you know, at the end of the day, God has his say, and when he's ready, it'll happen, whether I want to or not. But I'm hoping I got some more months to get into maybe summer and take her outside, and she can feel the wind and the sun on her face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, anyway, you tell I'm getting tired. I'm getting sappy. Smack me, Steve. Smack me.
Well, what had happened was,
man, we're almost at 4 hours, bro.
I know, yeah. So, all right, we'll close it out. And
right.
Everyone in chat, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for everyone that hit the like button. All 49. One more
we got to
person.
get a 50. Come on,
One more person. Just, you know, if you just one more person smashes the like, it would make my night. It would be wonderful if you did so.
I love Motor City Maniac. I haven't seen him before, but he's definitely from Detroit.
Oh yeah, me and Motor City Maniac. It's good to see you, brother. We go way back. We know
Awesome.
years, man, years.
Yeah, great to see you. Blue Butterfly.
Another person I can't wait to hang out with when I come back to Michigan to visit.
We're gonna do a big barbecue. We're gonna get some fat steaks.
Oh yeah.
I probably can't get you to eat a salad.
Dude, at the West Dearborn house, how we used to get the fucking bonfire in the backyard that's like 20 feet high.
Yeah. Remember we were playing Frisbee the last time we were there? Well, the second last time. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys praying for my mom. And she's definitely felt all your prayers. She knows you're praying. Made her feel special. So I appreciate all of you for that. I will support all of your channels. I will watch your stuff. I will be there for you just like you're here for me and Steve right now. I will definitely invest in you like you have for us. And I appreciate every one of you. That's
Right
my
on.
final word.
Right on. And mine is, as always, I love all you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. So thank you all for being here and hanging out. And always be you. Always be you. Always remember that. Always be you. And then always think twice before you snap on someone or get mad at someone, because you don't know what someone else is going through. They could have something real deep personal going on, and you're going off on them because, I don't know, they walked in front of you, and it's like, dude, what if that person just lost someone close to them that day? You don't know. So just think twice before you react, and be kind to everyone, love everyone, and treat others how you want to be treated. You know, it's that easy. So, but I'm gonna play 2 songs in the outro. The first one, I literally just wrote it this morning. It's kind of a rewrite. The chorus is the rewrite, or the chorus is the original. The rest of it I rewrote this morning. And then as always, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, and beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha. Most importantly, God bless.
Hope is fading, we always rise. Hope seems lost, it's no surprise. This life we live tries to hold us down. We rise above, the best around. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. When you feel left out, like nobody's listening, you wanna scream and shout. Your life is slowly shifting. Embrace the change, embrace the pain. Every loss, something to gain. Feeling lost, but still we fight. Chasing dreams in the dead of night. Though the path is lined with fears, keep pushing, wipe away the tears. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. You've got a voice, let it be heard. Scream into the silence, speak every word. Rise from the ashes, break from the herd. Haters will always be absurd. Stand strong and proud, let your spirit soar. Never give up, stay strong to the core. Believe in yourself, stand tall and true. The strength within will see you through. Doubt may linger, but don't let it stay. Trust in your journey, find your own way. With every step, never hide. Let your light shine large and wide. Hold on to faith, let it be your guide. The power within you cannot be denied. Nobody cares about those who lied. The wasted nights that you cried. That was the old you that died. The new you, bona fide. Crash and burn, yeah, life's a game. Throwing curveballs, it's all the same. Patch it up and keep it moving. I ain't winning, but I'm not losing. On a digital line, Detroit to Hawaii, keeping it fine. 40 years of friendship, strong and true, bringing y'all together on YouTube. Swing it flow, Thursday nights where we belong. Steve and Dave keep rolling along. Different views, but we all stay strong in this community where we can't go wrong. Smash that like button, it's free. It's free. Go on and smash it. Dave's kicking back in Motor City Way while Steve's catching waves on a Hawaiian day. Spitting truth about everything under the sun, where disagreements don't mean our friendship's done. Look, and that's where he belongs. Steve and Dave keep molding along. Disagreements don't mean I'll stay strong in this community where they can't go wrong. Welcome to our front porch chat where everybody's welcome, ain't no doubt about that. East Coast, West Coast, and in between, the best dang podcast that you've ever seen. Thursday nights where we belong. Steve and they keep molding along. Different views, but we all stay strong. It's when you read when you go on. Get high up, come to the world. So have a chat, come on in. I want a fiction band. My stack goes, man. The fire is still eyes to see the name that I found with gold. It's what you crave. Grab a chair and come on in, where friendship and respect always win. Thursday nights with Steve and Dave, that's how we roll. It's what you crave.